I think this is it for tonight because I think Sam said he was going to be absent. So wow, really, I don't think there is a bar scene to resolve. Because last time, Mask got a promotion, y'all got paid, and there was a lot of good talk. The whole town is celebrating your y'all's victory. And that's about right where we ended it. You guys are in the port city of Oneida. It is currently the 26th of Cressasa, 1572. Excuse me. It is still time you guys got back, and after the ceremony, it's like midday. The ship is being worked on. I think I gave you 4 days.
Yep.
So you got 4 days of work to get the ship back up to ship shop shape. You are down to 108 crew currently aboard your vessel. Your vessel in its current capacity can hold 170.
Oh my god! Didn't we have like 100 and?
You had 120, and then
Yeah.
there was like a bad storm, and
Yeah, pieces of shit.
And shark people.
Well, then I'm going to take the next few days and try and recruit 12. What's the optimal? Not like max, but like what's
the ideal for your current ship?
Yeah. Is that
on your
in the
brig class, brig of war? Yeah, it's on your ship, underneath your ships.
Okay, cool.
It's 114.
So we only need 8.
I'm gonna go for 120 because you never know when
Sharks
they're gonna
attack.
die. Yeah, clever boys, just dying.
So Uncle Ben has been spending all his time in the tavern every time we're here. So I'm just going to keep that up and try to, piggyback off of that excitement, and help the captain with the recruiting through song and dance.
I mean, we got some time. I'm gonna try and recruit like some quality.
Oh no, I like it. So yeah, it's you literally only need 12 people. You easily get that on the first day. Like after promotion, you bring back the booty to the ship and divvy it up between the officers and the crew. Anybody's next foyer out to town, like everybody pretty much practically recognizes you. Random Parisians say thank you, like the townspeople and whatnot. They say bless you and may the winds of this god go with you and all that. But any taverns that you guys so choose to visit and drink at, like there will always be a gaggle of willing body sailors looking to join up with you. So, seeing as you're only going to fill you're only going to need to fill 12 slots. You absolutely can do like trials and interviews and like take the best quality. So that way, these next 12, doing so, you're not going to be penalized. Like I'm not going to lower the quality score by 1 or lower T score by 1, and I'm not going to be like 3 days into travel. There's a fight in the crew. Like you by all means over the next 4 days, we'll select the next 12 new members.
One for the other.
As they say, top men.
The cream of the top.
The cream of the crop. Yeah, let's get some.
I have nothing to do with this.
Yeah, I fixed one. The other one messed up.
Uncle Ben, with you going to taverns and performing, you're gonna find a lot of the grog shops do already have like not performers on retainers, but especially if you keep going to the same one that you guys have been going here in Nida, there's that satyr piano player. So do you play along with them, or are you trying to full on take over a stage?
Now that we've become renowned, I'm going to take over a stage. But still being sensitive to their super special culture.
Roll me a persuasion.
Persuasion?
Yar. Oh, you beat it. All right, so too easily. And like when you're selecting these establishments, like, do you not care the closest to the dock, or do you have like a standard you're looking for?
The closest to the mayor's place, the highest paid income area.
Okay, cool. You're going right for the wealthy district. Got it.
Yeah. Especially because the captain got promoted, he got more papers. He's a major. I feel like at this point in time, we're no longer scurvy dock workers.
Isn't captain higher than major in the Navy?
Not
Billy,
necessarily
no.
Navy.
Yeah, captain is a colonel in the Navy.
Billy, only I can hear you.
I can hear Billy.
I heard Billy.
I didn't hear a goddamn thing. I can hear him in the other room. That's
Oh,
it.
good. Everyone's having technical
I can hear you
issues.
too.
Great.
I said, yeah, captain is a colonel in the Navy.
Yeah, captain is an 06 in the Navy, but in this world, it's
Yeah, 03.
major.
Top man. Okay. Top
Yeah,
man.
that's the intent.
Or at least middlemen.
It's gonna really throw you a loop when he gets promoted to colonel next.
Oh God.
How dare you assume I'm making rank?
You didn't even assume you were making rank, and look at you now.
Big boy.
I think I already spoiled it. That Duke's the highest you can get.
If you didn't, it is spoiled now.
Listen, I'm down to Duke, you know?
Yikes.
I don't. Please explain.
Gonna Duke her on you.
Huzzah.
Maybe in you.
It's still not working.
Oh.
Fuck. All right. Forget it.
Isn't that called space docking? We're not playing the right game.
Canoodling.
Yes. We're not. Go free.
So yeah, 22 persuasion. You, by all means, walk yourself into a wealthy tavern establishment, which already comes equipped with fucking performer that is like the usual, but like 22 persuasion, recognizing you, like even they've already heard the tales. They, by all means, ask you how long you're going to be in port, and immediately put the other performer on the hook, like on like an extended leave for the night. Even though they're performing for like room and board, they're like, no, you're good. You'll come back after this guy leaves, and they all, by all means, employ you and put you up there. You get free drinks every night you play there, and you get one meal every time you play, for every night you play there. And if you're looking for the tips, like if you put the fishbowl out on your piano or whatever the hell you're playing, you may roll me a performance check now.
You know he doesn't play an instrument, he only plays the skin flute. Yeah.
That was terrible.
Sorry, I'm drinking my Waterloo.
So that's fine. The 12 means that the wealthy patrons of this establishment were a little cockeyed at the whole tips thing.
That's fair.
But a few of them started to get it. But they did stiff you the first night, trying to get used to you, and then on the second night, if they weren't buying you drinks, not knowing you were getting drinks for free, you very seldomly they got tips. So over the course of 4 days, playing every 4 nights at this place, you made a total of 23 gold, 7 silver, and a promissory note for 5 silver.
God damn.
Somebody gave him an IOU?
Listen,
Yeah, check.
this island has yet to fully recover. You guys just lifted the threat.
Also, 23 gold is a fucking astronomical amount for a town.
For performing in this tiny little desolate town, I was going for like 6 gold, but thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well, I mean, a 22 to get into one of the wealthiest places near, yeah, you did it. And, they're pinching, but knowing that trade is resumed, a lot more of the locals are more, they're now like hoping for the trading boom to come back. So these people are like, yeah, we'll start spending money. We're gonna get it back now because trade's gonna start.
Yeah, baby, trickle down economics.
Because literally on the fourth day, when like somebody from the shipwrights, the harbor master's office comes and finds the captain and notifies him, like you already notice ships are starting to show up in port, like other Meresian ships. A Nathar Empire cargo vessel shows up in port and whatnot. Like it's the busiest you ever seen. Like life is breathing back into this town, like literally on this fourth day.
Damn, that was faster than expected.
I would also say that trickle-down economics only works if you spend the money in the town and not take all their money and leave immediately. But hey, I don't study economics. I'm just a major.
Of economics.
No! Of stealing booty.
A deer gun ship from the port city of Brockport, which is on the other side of the Pearl Chain Island, arrives, and the Empire ships are from both Foyle and Bonn, which are both ports from the south. Your crew and you will learn this throughout these days as these ships start showing up and whatnot. But the trade ships from Foyle and Bonn making port call at Oneida are about to make their way through the Pearl Chain Islands and get to a port they call Blackwater.
That sounds cool.
Sounds safe.
Sounds familiar, but I don't actually know.
Huh. Why are they talking about it?
Anybody else have any plans for their 4 days of downtime?
Nope, not me.
Nope.
I want to talk to the fish people if they're still with us.
Hell yeah! So
He just wants to hear the voice line.
I
You
love
mean-
that.
You mean Billy's parents?
those fish people are still with you too.
Yeah, they want to ride back to their island, which we still have to do. He's setting up the voice thing, isn't he?
I'm also putting the token on the board so you remember what Borgas looked like.
Oh, I like what he looks like. Yeah. We need to recruit some of them motherfuckers.
Do we?
Hell yeah!
I don't want to have bubble voice.
Listen, Bubble Bass only eats his Krabby Patties with no pickles. Alright?
No, he forgot the pickles, which was bad. He wants pickles.
Oh yeah, he wants pickles.
More pickles.
More.
So good, he hides them under his tongue for weeks at a time.
I thought you were going to say something else.
Shoves them way
Way up his butt.
butt. Those are good pickles. Yes.
Fishy boy.
Also, how awesome would it be to have a fucking I don't want to say
Fuzzy.
an army. To have soldiers or fucking I don't know what you want to call them.
If we want soldiers, we're going back to the infinite kobold cave.
No,
No,
not the cold.
no fishy boy. I like the fishy.
So do you want to talk to the Triton first or the fish folk first?
Which one seems more talky?
I'd say both. Both have like stuck around your ship. They jump in and out of the water from time to time, but they stay mainly on board. And they both seem they don't really step too much further off the docks. Like the Triton would kind of come in, but like knowing that he doesn't see the other kind of is here and the way people gawk at him, he like immediately retreats back to the docks and hangs around Mask Maiden.
Oh, sure. I'll talk with the Triton first because he also has the sea lion, so I'm sure the sea lion would get attacked if they get too close, right? So.
Isn't his sea lion dead?
I don't know. That was
No.
I shut the door on that thing's face.
Yeah, I would not have
he
cuddled
might
it
be-
either, but
He might be fine.
Yeah, Krish's sea lion is fine. The sea lion definitely like sneaks off the deck and like gets itself in the water and comes back on board and like stays with Krish. Like it only responds to Krish. Completely is okay with all your guys' crew and member and whatnot. Like when you guys were underway, it would like go into the water and like swim with the boat. Krish does a really good job of keeping it out of your guys' way, out of the crew's way too.
I'm gonna ask Kish what the sea lion's name is.
Thomas Cruise.
His name is Silverfin.
Silverfin. Am I allowed to pet him, or will he bite me?
Oh, no, absolutely. You are most certainly allowed to pet him.
I'm gonna pet him like I would a dog. No, don't eat him.
The sea lion literally like nuzzles up to your hand, moves its like head to get to like one of the hard to reach spots that it wouldn't be able to get, and really enjoys the scratching or the petting.
Give him the old
Oh my
scritches.
God, yep, I'm giving him all the scritches. And be like, so what's the plan for you guys? As I keep rubbing on Silverfin.
Oh my god.
Well, as I understand what you top worlders call the Pearl Chain Island, I do believe I am quite far from my tribe. If at any point you sail to the east of Chikatoga, that is where I would take my leave, if that is okay. However, if you are all heading in a different direction, I am prepared to make my way there now.
Okay, well we can when we see the captain, he comes aboard, we can definitely ask him which direction. If we happen to be going the opposite ways, then yeah, we don't want to keep you guys if you don't want, like, if you need to get back to your tribe, we want to facilitate that.
Well, not to say that I'm impatient, but I would also say that my tribe probably already believes I'm to be dead, for was part of a scouting party, and I am the only survival from said scouting party.
Oh, so
I
no
am
rush.
So sorry. That must have been devastating. I'm glad that you guys are all right. I'm glad we were able to find you in time.
I'm glad too. I'm doubly glad so that you have pushed back the Sahuagin. They were preparing there what seemed to be a very frightful presence. I thought it was going to be a more gloomy year in the seas here. For if they were to spring forward from this island and begin some carnage across the ocean, I feared that the waves would turn pale red.
That's worse than I thought it would. But yeah, I mean, absolutely. They were kind of multiplying fairly quickly, and we found a lot of two-headed. Well, we only found one two-headed shark, but I've heard that there's multiples now, so who knows what kind of magics they were doing.
My sentiments exactly. If such a force exists and they have such rituals to conjure up dangerous beasts, that would shift the balance that we hold in the underwater realms that you land dwellers and above worlders are not privy to. For besides the Sahuagin, there's much peace amongst all the merfolk and the Triton tribes beneath the waves. It is, of course, the disturbance met by you top worlders that we learn to live with, but luckily you only have few and far between who are capable of coming beneath the waters. So thus you don't really disturb us, I'll say. But yes, I was quite nervous about the Sahuagin.
Yeah,
Wow, so you guys tend to get along, other than us, like, landwalkers that causing a ruckus, which we tend to do, admittedly. You guys actually get along? It's mostly peaceful, aside from what the Sahuagin were planning?
Correct. It is mostly peaceful, for we all have our own territories, and there is no need for any territorial disputes, I believe you call it, as we all try to attain a balance with the nature around us underneath the waves. It is a very delicate, how do you say, ecological system And as such, why we keep to ourselves, keep to our territories. We have our own way of keeping the fellow nature and fish friends and our fellow aquatic life flourishing. For one merfolk tribe will maintain a different balance than, may say, my Triton tribe, for an example. But instead of one fighting into another, we retain our territories and we maintain our own balance. And it's done good for us this far in the last 600 years, I believe, to your calendar.
Holy crap. Well, I understand that you guys are tribal, but I haven't had the pleasure of delving too far through the seas under the water. Rather, most of my excursions under the water end up in death, so I'd rather not do that. But I have curiosity. Do you guys have cities down there? I'm terribly curious. It's okay if you don't want to tell me. That's okay.
Oh, we absolutely have cities. Some of us further down than the coral, some of us 600 feet down in the most deepest of areas. I've seen a merfolk city filling an entire crevasse.
That's so cool. Sorry.
They living in a butt crack.
Oh, I bet they're beautiful, and you guys have such a fascinating way to keep balance between. Oh, I'm so jealous.
If you introduce Gungans, I'm gonna slap you.
Yeah.
Misa find a big mechaniques.
Nope, didn't like none of it.
Oh, I want this now.
Misa, out of here.
No. Mm-mm.
DSM,
Yeah.
thank you for the
Dislike.
100 bits.
They are broken.
I'm gonna sink my own ship.
That's the last thing Jar Jar Binks says in episode
I'll
1.
help you.
We're sinking the ship.
Oh my god.
The
I
gang
wanna
sinks
see
themselves.
mermaid cities.
The gang commits
Atlanta.
Sudoku.
Yeah, but the thing is if
Yeah,
we sink the ship, then we have to go to the
95
Gungans'
bits. Holy
home.
moly, guys.
No, we don't.
It's a train.
I can just die.
Yay.
And then I don't have to go anywhere with the Gungan.
Thank you. You're so sweet. I'm train,
See?
yay.
You were me and I were you. I'd use your body to get to the top.
You can't stop me
can't
no matter who you are.
They're having a moment.
All right. Is there any way that we could perhaps change,
Hmm?
like the propulsion system on our ship?
From wind to slaves?
I don't know, maybe
No.
like a condensed combustion engine, something. You know.
Well, once we get our artificer back, you can ask him.
What if we had a second artificer?
Yeah. What if one
A
of your
second smaller artificer.
What?
We'll keep him in a pocket.
a pocket artificer?
No,
Pocket
don't
Artie.
kill a Gungan.
Yeah, hip pocket already.
I'll say steam engines for locomotive rail technology is just on the cusp in this world, but as far as propulsion other than wind and sail for ships, that's you're gonna
What
have
about nuclear?
to come
power?
about that.
Is steampunk a style here?
Wait a minute. What if we put all the cannons on the back and we fire them repeatedly?
Oh.
We'd run out of ammo.
Yeah, but
Alex is working on something for this, but I'll keep that quiet.
You
Well,
just
you
didn't do that.
just
It was
didn't.
the exact opposite.
No. I didn't tell you anything of what I wanted to do. He's working on a
on the
thing.
subject that we're on. I can guess.
It's not
Well,
Gungans,
yeah.
I'll tell you that
I
much.
want to hear what y'all's guesses are because I highly fucking doubt it is what it is.
Nuclear
It's actually
fusion.
a Gungan combustion.
Okay, all right, Shannon, that was a low blow. You know that's exactly where I'm going.
Are you
Whee!
yelling into a tin can, my dude? What is happening?
He has a string attached to his computer.
I'll say it now. The only time I'll be ever okay with slavery is if it was Jar Jar Binks. Because he deserves everything that comes.
Committing it or being?
Participating in.
Putting him in it.
So you're
Giving
saying
him unrequired.
if Jar Jar Binks saves your life, you would give him a Gungan life debt, and then he would be in charge of you.
Yeah, and it'd be something that he would never be able to pay back.
Yeah, and then we can have Jar Jar
All alone
as
by
a
himself
buddy, and he
on
can
an
go,
island.
Misa gonna fuck you up.
Misa gonna be alone on
Holy
an
shit,
island.
can
What's he
someone-
gonna do?
Yeah, yeah,
Slap me to death?
Can someone clip that so we can make that a bit thing for the audio log? Misa
No,
gonna fuck you
no.
up.
Misa gonna fuck you up.
No.
Is that a better microphone sound?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And man, ask the tiny fishman where he's planning on. I know he's looking for a companion to sail the seas. Maybe him and Kish can be friends.
What about him and Pella? They're both small.
No,
You
as
slap
far
my
as
dick off.
no. As far as their personalities, I feel they're very different.
They could learn from each other. It'll be our own buddy comedy
Although,
we can't film
we'll just
because it doesn't
corrupt
exist yet. That might be good for him, though. I hate to say it. He might learn some confidence
No, baby.
and what a
fish
swift kick to the nuts can do to somebody.
I don't know if his fins can even kick that high.
So for Borgas,
No, my tribe is actually nearby here in what you call Pearl Chain Island. I've been waiting to get back, but I just wanted to make sure I gave my thanks to your captain and the rest of your crew. And, let him know that if there's anything he needs from the fish folk of here, we will gladly swarm for his support.
I
Swarm,
just
you'd
want to
say.
squeeze his cheeks and
Warm
tell
for
him how
his
much I love him.
support.
I do like the whole swarm for his support thing.
That's
That's
the most
Yes,
fishy
a
thing
need
you've
swarm
ever
about-
of
said.
scary
pretty
fishmen.
10,000 of them.
yes. You may proceed.
You've thanked us enough, new friend. It's like we will be happy to. Where are you going so that we can say hello at some other place?
I haven't looked at your chart, so I actually wouldn't know even by looking at them, but as I smell the direction of the seaward wind, I believe my tribe is just north of here.
Did you say
that's
smell the
not too
direction?
far. Well, fortunately for us, we just received land on this island, so we'll be returning sooner or later. We'll be able to visit you if you don't mind.
It's fish Pocahontas.
Absolutely, and when you do, we'll show you the best fishing spots for the tastiest morsels of food.
I would love that. Thank you.
Oh, I know Birch likes that.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Shannon's gonna eat fish food.
It's for hospitality purposes.
Good luck.
Well, Billy is also a chef.
Yeah, Billy catches fish all
So
the
he can
time
cook
to
the
cook all
meat.
the fish. He
Yeah,
cooked a whole
no
bunch
matter
of
how
Sahagin,
much-
remember?
No matter how well he cooks it, I'm not eating krill.
You don't know that.
I do.
Do you? Do they
He
eat
put
krill?
away.
Unless you maliciously sneak it into my food, you jerks.
I sure will not. Will.
You sure would if you had the chance.
He would.
I would. Yeah. Can't judge me.
I can. And
Nah,
that'll be hard
piss.
for me.
He's judged me.
Okay, well that's all I wanted. I just wanted to chat with the fish people. I love them. So whose turn is it?
I enjoy the fish people.
I love them
Rob,
so
I've
much.
determined I want a giant otter as a pet, and I don't
He
know
would.
how to
He
get.
admitted it.
Tell me the roles I need to make.
Yeah.
I don't feel like being descriptive.
you're told there are giant otters present on Castillo Island.
Boys, I know where we're going.
How giant is
Leo said
giant?
it's allowed. Oh my god.
No, he just said there were giant otters on an
Yeah,
island.
but it's in
What if
rules.
it's
It
90
could be
feet
canon.
long?
It could be canon.
All right. First of all, if we have an otter that's 90 feet long, I definitely want it now.
And that also means it's beast type, and that way I can polymorph one of you into it eventually, maybe. I don't know.
Or it's just gonna eat us.
Cool.
Or
Please.
or smash us against a rock.
Generally, they smash the rock against it.
Not any better.
Like, much better.
I wonder
know-
if the otter could become a transport vehicle.
Like, do you know
wild
the
shape
size
into
of the
it,
rocks that thing could probably lift?
Put the crew in the rock pouch.
Just instead of our ship where we're just going around the seas on a giant otter.
Yeah, just in the belly pouch.
All right, I don't know why you're trying to steal my otters from me.
We
Hang on
travel
here.
by
No, but this will be
otter.
our tactical infiltration system again.
This will
If we
be...
ever have to raid an underwater stronghold, we can do it like that.
There's nothing more
Tactical
stealthy than a
otters.
giant otter.
Otters are pretty stealthy.
This is a fantasy land. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
Fucking right.
Either way, I want to try and obtain a giant otter. I want to befriend a giant otter.
Let me see if I can actually turn into an otter. I don't know.
New goals.
I'm gonna find out.
So as the captain asks around about the likes of giant otters, he's told that they live in some of the lakes and or found in the rivers of Castillo Island.
Castillo?
Yep. I'll put it in chat.
Is that anywhere near where we're going?
I don't know what your heading is, but it is to your northwest. I'm sorry, your northeast. It's to the northeast.
Well, we have to bring Bertram parents home, and then we have to bring Senor Fish Lad home as well.
Right. Senior Fish Lad said though, if you're not heading in that direction immediately, he would depart and make his own way. Unless you want to talk to him, saying like you would eventually bring him there right after.
I mean, I will make mention of that to him, but I honestly don't know the time between dropping Birch's parents off and getting him home. So like, if he's really hard pressed, then
I think we'd be better off letting him go.
Yep.
Because we don't know if we don't know exactly what we're doing. It's probably not keep him.
I don't know exactly what I'm doing ever.
So we shouldn't keep him.
Oh, P.S.
Goodbye.
Foul knave.
I'm trying to refresh my notes on Kanka to figure out how long it's going to take you to get the parents back. My browser's crashing, so bear with me on the technical difficulties.
At least 6 days.
Oh my god, so many days.
Or maybe Kanka just went down. I don't know. I want to say they were in Gorgain.
Hmm? That sounds right.
We can always just retcon it after. So if we just take them to their own place.
Redcon 5.
It was. Docs of Gogain, the wanted poster. Yep. So it wasn't Gogain. So using the map that your cartographer has left you, 1, 2, 3, 4 days if you have the wind. And it's a very east-southeast. Mostly east, though.
And that was to Fishman or Birch's fish people?
That is to return Storm's parents to their home port. Well, not really home port, but their base of operations port.
Okay.
Pretty much where they lost from and where the merchant is that they still owe.
Yep. Cool. Then I will let them know that we wouldn't be able to get him home for a little bit just because of where his parents are ported out of. So he can choose to do with that information as he likes.
Captain, I will take that information and I will take my leave. But however, if you're ever in the seas between Castillo Island and Tone Island, and you're beneath the waters and see a fellow Triton, know that you will be counted a friend among the Delgado.
I assure you, we will be near Castillo Island at some point soon.
I can assure you, eventually we'll be there. Ah, Kish.
And then when you are amongst the Delgado, they will know of your kill, your bravery, and your heroism to save me, and you will be welcomed as a friend and an ally, you and your whole crew. If, of course, you can survive underneath the waves.
Nope. Guess we'll have to pass.
Is there any chance, like, maybe some fish people want to work topside on the boat?
Both of them are kind of not inclined to work.
No, not them, but like, just put the word out that if anybody from his tribe wants to, like, like a work abroad kind of deal, they can work on a boat.
Intern.
They can work for
Oh.
exposure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So yeah, taking that, he'll definitely take that message back to his tribe, and he says he would tell you it's uncommon, but there's possibilities, of course.
Oh,
There's
fuck
plenty
yeah.
of church and
We'll take
adventurers.
this. We'll take the squirrely fish people.
Yeah, we'll take the sneaky ones.
Ooh, the sneakyless, beakyless, fishliest people. My favorite kind of fish people.
Oh fuck! All right.
Yeah, man. Boop.
All right,
I guess we're out of here.
off to the Black Island, Black Ocean, Black Swamp,
Wow, you can't.
Black Marsh. To the Blasted Lands.
With a repaired ship, 120 sailors on board to get your ideal actions underway, you guys will then begin to take sail, heading
take-
to. What's up?
Can you take the fish man off the boat? It makes me sad. Thank you.
Yep.
No.
Reminds him of his parents.
We'll be
No,
back to this island because we have. What did we even want to plant there? Did we ever start
tabac.
anything?
Tobacco.
Whack.
Tobacco.
But we're growing a very
Cybermen.
concentrated grain strain called
Not weed.
crack.
No.
To meth,
no.
the gateway buck.
No.
So your first day to set sail, a little bit of light rain, wind. The rain does not let up the next day, but it does get a tad colder than normal for the season. However, checking your speed, checking your heading, you guys are making great time. Into the third day, the wind picks up as the rain continues. Oh shit, I should have put pauses. Normal. No. Okay, no. The wind picks up after the rainstorm, the large rainstorm passes. As there's no rain for the next couple of days. And yes, into the fourth day, now making it, I think the first. I think you guys are in the next month now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you're now in Brotando. As you pull into the port of Gougain in heavy down rain.
Yucky.
Yeah, I am gonna get off the ship and go find somewhere dry.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind rain. It's like the ocean, but from the sky.
Less salty. Yeah, I'm gonna go find a nice warm tavern that's dry to sit in.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Standards.
Don't care.
Modest.
The first modest grog shop right off the docks you find, populated with elves mostly. Few Empire folks in their blue clad tunics, or denoting of the Empire things. As there is some life in the port, as there's still work to be done. Yeah, fire's going. It's staying warm. The innkeeper is pretty busy because when it rains, most people do want to stay indoors. However, you have arrived on a pretty decent day. Gougain has always been a decent, steady port, so there's always shroud of ships coming and going. Obviously, nobody wants to leave during bad weather, but you're not the only ship that has come in to this day. The tavern is abuzz with the word that trade has resumed through the Pearl Chain Islands, and that a nasty, nefarious sea folk that everybody kind of likens their appearance to that of sharks and or the ferocity of them comparable to sharks. That's literally what they're talking about, and they keep talking about the Meresians and some privateer. Some not many times in the course of like an hour you're going to hear somebody name drop the Masked Maiden. But stay long enough, somebody has the correct tale.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it's we weren't the only ship out there, so.
Only non-Meresian, though.
Fair point. Fair point.
And we gave them the biggest boom with our.
Yeah,
fucking
but it sounds like
monstrous
no one
gun.
talked about that.
Bastards.
You're 4 days away after 7 days of resume. I mean, your name's out there, but here in the Elven Port, in the modest grog shop just off district, yeah, nothing. You haven't heard nothing yet about said cannon.
I
Good.
guess we just have to shoot Gogain with the cannon.
I thought we wanted to keep it sort of quiet. I mean, I don't know. That's what everyone keeps saying. If that's not the truth, then I don't. I mean, honestly, I don't really care. I mean, we can blast it, do whatever we want. Who's gonna
I
tell us
think
no?
maybe just what it is, like, is the secret, but having some kind of weapon is so we don't get fucked with.
No, they're not gonna mess with us. No one's gonna tell us no.
People mess with us all the time.
That's why they're dead.
Yeah.
Blue's still waiting for us to show up again.
Who?
Well, he's hunting us. That's different.
The big slave man guy.
The big bad man.
Yeah, the big bad
Oh.
man with the slave ring. What is it? White flag, blue feather.
I forgot about
Blue
that guy.
flower, red thorns, coming right for us.
Yeah.
Why don't we just tell them where we are and just have at it?
Apparently, according to the note, he's coming for our butts. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm saying, do we have any want to expedite that process so we kind of know when it's gonna be?
What VC is saying? He'd like him to come for his butt.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
that's a lot of projection on your part there, bud.
He said expedite. No, he ain't expedite. On the butt stuff.
Chop chop. Let's make it
Buying
happen.
you a dictionary.
So pulling in the port, before you guys even got on the port, the Woodfins did approach the captain, giving their thanks again, saying that you're an honorable man, giving you mad props for like going and dispatching of the Sahagin.
Yeah.
Sorry,
They definitely-
mom going mad props, dude.
They definitely ask for you to stick around Gogain, as they have to go find the merchant that they lost their shipment with. They do tell you that he's a pretty understanding person, Fino Roland, but there may be something, an additional reward for returning us, for you.
Yeah, right. I'll
So
stick
as the captain
okay.
made port, and the ship's underway to get tied off at the docks and everything proper, and of course, the customs people come and ask if you're selling, and if you say no, they're not going to inspect and all that, and the harbor master takes note and all that shit. Bridgestorm, wherever you are at this current time,
Yes.
your parents come and find you. They have their traveling cloaks donned, and somewhere along the lines between rescuing them, Oneida, and here, they found oil slicked coats for rain gear and whatnot, and they have donned them. But they come and find you. Of course, your mother has this like doting look on her face, and she looks at you and she goes, "Raindrop, I just want you to know that we are just so proud of you."
Aw.
Thank you, Mom.
Your father kind of stands there briskly and says, "Yes, you have chosen quite the fine captain to be serving under. We couldn't be any actually more proud. It warms our hearts to know that you've done well, and you continue to do well on your own. And we want you to know that as though we have grown apart because we have chosen this profession, and we knew that you would be okay, that if you ever do want to spend more time with us, just send word. Put it through here through the port, and it'll get to us, and we'll come find you and catch up with you.
Yeah, I'd like that. Yeah, like maybe we'll just keep a running dialogue. Give him a hug.
Well, of course. Now that we have your ship's name, we can send word. However, depending, unless we update each other on where you're going, I do not know how private a man your captain is, but we will put posts in the mail and keep a correspondence with you, son. Of course.
All right, sounds good, guys. Well, big hug. Bring it in. Be safe.
They definitely bring it in for a big hug and warm, and it's just your mom, smells like the familiar scent you remember as a small child, and the physical affection from your father is just so rewarding.
Smells
Yeah,
like
I like
alcohol
that.
and
That's
cigarettes.
good
Hell
stuff.
yeah, baby.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
As they break and begin to leave, your mom stops real quick and looks back and says, "Also, Raindrop, you are quite the exquisite cook. Please keep refining your craft."
Yeah, I'll do that. I enjoy it. I learned it from you, Mom.
She smiles warmly back at you. They take their leave, not rushing about like most people out in the docks because they have their nice oil slicked coats as they walk through the port city of Gogain to go find the merchant they spoke of.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if they get fucking kidnapped again, I'm gonna tilt.
You know what? You got yourselves into this. Get yourselves out now. You already did it once.
You're adults. You can fix it yourself.
Put feet out, bud.
Aw. Well, that's good. That's good. I'm happy for you, Raindrop.
Yeah.
You aren't there.
I was on the ship.
Falling on my head.
Raindrops dropping bodies.
Alright, what do we need in Gogain other than dropping off some extras?
Nothing. As far as I know.
Dropping off some extras. Is that what you said?
I can't think of the word for it. NPCs? I don't know.
What are we looking at supply-wise?
And do we need to recruit any more?
I think
feel
we're
like
at
Gogain's
ideal.
a good place for that.
Yeah, we're at ideal. I spent 4 days recruiting at the Husker.
Yeah, that was when my mic wasn't working. I was saying, didn't we want to avoid getting more Miragians on board?
Yep, make them walk the plank. Out of here.
And then you recruited in Miragian land.
Listen,
Well, I mean, it's not like we hate them.
No.
To be fair, you did have one or two starting out, so I would say
Yeah, and that was
you have a
fine, but-
mix.
Some get real pushy.
yeah, and then they
Well.
can get pushed off of the boat.
They know the rules, and I don't think so far that they've been overly pushy about it.
No, well, Captain runs a type ship, and we're doing pretty good on loyalty standards.
Listen,
They
Good
get
news.
paid.
And if they ever get pushy, we can just say, "Hey, we're gonna go explore an island."
Arn's just gonna snap some necks.
Oh no.
Justin, did you click the 1 day button in the crew management 4 times or nah?
sure did.
All right, so then,
Ooh.
then you have an accurate account of days of water and food.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh shit. Hang on. Rob, how much are runes? I would like to go find a runesmith.
400,000 ruples.
That might be not a lot. I don't know how much gold to ruble is.
Rubles, rubles.
There's a very simple, complicated way to figure that out.
Yeah. Can we go about... do we have leave to go about for our own personal supplies?
I mean, yeah, go do what you need.
So, depending on the level of rune that you want fixed, It's going to cost pretty much however the runestone, like the level. But armor wise, they have to prepare the armor, and that takes 400 gold if it's the first upgrade, and if it's a weapon, it takes 100 gold if that's the first upgrade.
Okay. So I would like the Mariner rune on the steel bow.
So the common rune itself, since it's a 10 gold gemstone, they'll charge you here in Gogain for a gemstone. The charge is 12 gold, and then it's just 100 gold for your bow.
Okay, so 112. Cool. Do I have to leave it with him?
It does take a day. It takes a day of work.
Okay. Then I'll make sure I'm strapped up with everything else.
Man, strap.
Yep.
And then I guess I'll just go waste a day walking around town. If I run into anybody else, then whatever, but I'd like to keep my ears open.
Clogged ears ain't good for nobody.
Gotta dig out the earwax.
Gross.
No, we don't do
You all pass the bounty board, and a familiar name appears because this is the first place where you saw his bounty. But he's now the pirate Captain John Rossi, aka Simon Templar, is now at a 15 gold bounty. 15k.
I was going to
Gold
15 gold, man, can stay wanted.
15 big ones.
Hey, 15 gold wouldn't be bad for like a small time crook.
Alright,
We
well,
could just,
since I got him confused last time, can I grab that picture of him on the wall?
You absolutely can get the picture of that off the wall, and the 1 second. Oh, where'd he go?
This way I'm not gonna get him mixed up with the guy that Fjord was looking for. What happened?
I seem to have lost his token to share the image to you. I don't know
He's
what
dead?
category I put
Oh, well,
him
I
under.
mean,
me
he no longer exists.
Give us the
15,000 gold.
money. You can't prove it wasn't us.
Well, yeah, I will get you the likeness of Simon Templar next session. I apologize.
Wait, you said John Roth. I'm so confused. This
It's the
is
same person.
same
So
person.
he is Captain John Rossi,
Captain John
aka
Rossi.
Simon Templar.
Okay.
This is the guy we stopped Fjord from killing, right?
Well, this is the
This
one
is the-
she wants, right?
No, this is not the guy that he wants. Fjord wants
Oh.
a Devon. John
because-
Rossi was about to rob the bank in Earn, and you all foiled his.
The first time Shannon ever beast shaped went to a seagull and shit on their ship.
Rossi. Hey.
I
Simon
remember the small
Templar.
details.
15,000 gold. Bounty.
So, Captain, while you're sitting in this nice bar, the grog shop, not too far off the dock district, keeping yourself warm and dry. In a couple hours, the Woodfins appear with a third person in tow.
What up,
This
homie?
is your brother.
Maybe it's the merchant.
It is indeed the merchant.
Hey, I'm
You see both the Richstorms come in through the door, and they look around, and they spot the captain because it's quite easy to see somebody with that facade.
Yeah, the mask is kind of.
The facade.
Facade.
Feshwad.
Miss Bridgestorm walks up to you and says, Captain Mask, as a thanks, we have brought our merchant business partner, Fino Ralone, to meet you.
Nino.
Greetings.
The high elf merchant man reaches over, gives you an enthusiastic shake of the hand, like up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Not so hard on the grip. He's all ears, and he just goes, it has been a whirlwind of a day. You have brought back my favorite merchants. As much as I'm sad they lost their ship, we are not without enterprise. I cannot thank you enough, Captain. It is quite hard to find captains who know their way around the Olaine. They cannot be faulted for a Sahuagin presence. I hear the tales, and I've heard how quite rancorous these shark-like folk people are, and how terrifying it must have been. But the whole ordeal, I'm having fits about it as he sits down and literally pops out a fan out of his the wrist, the sleeve of his puffy shirt.
Don't like this guy already.
He's very aristocratic, but he's not like adorned with like gems and medals and whatnot. But his clothes is of a finery. He starts fanning himself real quickly in the bar, as then he finally kind of like notices like the bar that he's in. Like he's not quite offended, but you can tell like now he's uncomfortable. Like he's out of his skin, and he looks back to you, and goes, alas, I wanted to give my thanks, and if you would allow me, I would like to pay you the full amount of reward of if somebody had given me the information of their whereabouts.
What?
Sure.
Alas, I will send my men to your ship directly, unless you would like to come through town to accept the payment yourself. It is in a few chests.
You can send him. That seems like a lot of work.
Jesus Christ.
Nonsense. I've negotiated quite the good contract with the Dock Guild.
Wunderbar. We appreciate you.
Elena here tells me that you are quite the privateer. She's mentioned that you hold captaincy with a few other nations and just made the commissioned rank of major with the Meresians. Is this true?
Oh, I sense he's gonna.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Try to get money
that's
involved.
True.
That's it.
And do you hold captaincy with the Republic of Kran?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Pretty sure we do.
Very well. Well, then I would be happy to include, along with the reward that I would like to pay for you, that anytime you find yourself in Gulgane, that you by all means drop my name when dealing with the Dock Workers Guild, and you will get a discount on the tariff of any goods that you are selling and or buying in this town.
Goodness, how awfully kind of you.
Well, like I said, it is hard to find good captains and good experienced wayfinders in this world. But once you know them, I like to count them as friends, for when we're together, he puts the fan away, we're profitable. And if you do not mind me being so forthright, may I ask where you will go next?
Castillo Island.
Castillo Island. Very well. West side or east side?
Pretty sure the east side.
Wunderbar.
Wheat.
You're heading to Colgrane, I hope.
Sure. They got otters.
I too am a fan of the giant otters that roam the island and terrorize the river folk and make trade down the rivers nigh impossible with their chaotic frolicking, I'm told.
Thought you were gonna just stop there and say the otters make trade, and I was gonna get real excited.
Yeah, I would be excited.
Well, if you do not mind, I have 10 baskets of elephant mint due for there. And I also have about 2 tons of durable goods that are also destined for the port of Kalgrena. Do you mind taking it aboard your ship, and I will allow you to take in double what I usually pay a captain's fee?
Yeah, right. I mean, we're going there anyway, right? Works for me.
It works for me as well, Captain. I will deliver the goods along with the reward.
Much appreciated.
No. Much appreciative to me, Captain Mask. Again, my name is Fino Roland. And if you ever wish to stay somewhere, as he looks around, nicer, my mansion is open to you.
The man's got a manchan. Look at him.
Making that chatter.
Well, we appreciate the offer. Thank you.
I feel like this has been a one-way street with me pedaling towards you, Captain. Please, if there's anything that you would need assistance with, or you would request anything of me, you have nigh but ask.
Much appreciated. I'll keep that in mind.
Very well, Captain. If you do not mind, I wish to take my leave. For now, I must get the Woodfins back underway and board one of the other ships and talk about replacing the ship that they've lost.
Yeah, of course.
Alana and Birch's father, again, shake your hand. Thank you. They're so thankful about rescuing them. They, by all means, speak your praise. If Lucan and Alana ever come across you again, they look forward to it. They can't thank you enough for taking Rich Storm under your wing, and look forward to how more of a developed man he becomes, half-elf man he becomes under your command.
We're gonna develop the hell out of him, I tell you.
All right, and they take their leave.
Develop that smooth brain.
Yeah. Well, guess we're done here. Yeah.
Wait, Rob, so you said I actually found the building?
You actually do find a sort of adventurers guild. Yes. Pretty large tavern inn that's like kind of a guild hall. It's in between the dock districts and the market districts. You almost walked past it, but then the name caught your eye and it said the Adventurers Guild. There is mostly elves here and whatnot, but what are you looking for in particular in this lively space?
Oh. Sorry, my cat just jumped on the back of my chair and scared the shit out of me. Just kind of what's it about? What do they require people or members to do? Because adventure seems pretty vague.
It is pretty vague here. Here, it's a bunch of freelance sailors and a bunch of like upstart captains looking for more bodies, but more under the contract sense, since they're all trying to like make a quick gold piece. Most people are looking for like 9 to 18 months of service aboard a ship, doing either trade of a particular kind. Because Kranz is not at war at any time with anybody, nobody's really doing like the sacking and whatnot. Like you even walking in, there's a board that even shows like war, and like it's got the flags of each nation as pins, and it's all off to the side underneath a column that's denoted with like a white dove.
Yeah, war. What is it good for?
I'd like to ask around. Hey, I have a question for people here seeing them.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to ask kind of anyone who will listen, where are they afraid to sail?
That's a hell of a question.
I feel a prepared answer coming.
Most people here tell you that they're afraid to sail anywhere past Port Muna or Brockport to the large island that everybody calls Springland Island.
Can they point them out on a map?
Everybody points to the west edge of the map, where an island of questionable scribbles around is featured, and it the more developed map that you've seen, it's usually depicted with like cliffs.
Can I take one of them?
You may purchase a crude chart from this Adventurers Guild for 8 silver.
Oh, that's cheap as hell. All right.
It has obviously no scale.
That's fine. I just basics.
Yeah, it points north, but it has no scale.
I also kind of figured if everyone's afraid to sail there, I'm gonna maybe be the first.
I just want to make sure I set expectations.
So I give them a gold, and then I just leave.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you did notice something without a perception check because you're passive.
Not interested.
Not interested, he says.
What
I was
a
gonna
bold
say,
flex
it was,
to a DM.
It was a trapezoid with a circle in it.
A trapezoid with a circle in it?
Uh-huh.
Now I have to remember things.
Look what you've done. You've made them think.
A dark circle?
Nope. Empty.
Oh. Oh, you're just showing it to me. You're not making me actually look for it.
I figured you didn't know where it was.
No, I got a vague idea, but
I don't know what
Okay.
that's the meaning of.
interesting. I will head back to the ship.
Woo!
Unless we're staying here longer. I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think we're staying here. Well, we're not gonna stay here too much longer, just enough to get paid and then leave with all these goods.
But if we're all on the ship, I'm gonna put the map in whatever room our cartography table's in, explain what it is, and apparently the Adventurers Guild is a safe house.
That actually checks out.
Yeah, I saw the symbol. I saw the sign.
And it opened up
Open
your
up your
eyes.
eyes. Stop it, Shannon. Ugh.
Yeah. Oh, for those of you who don't speak Thieves' Cant, I just draw the symbol on like a bit of extra paper.
And what is a safe space for what? From what?
Oh, if you are on the run or in any kind of trouble, they'll take you in.
Oh, well, hopefully
Probably
I don't
only if
fuck around
you're
and
part
find
of the
out.
adventure. I don't know how far that extends to just the general public.
Thief on the run. Yeah, that can't be me. I wouldn't be doing that.
I mean, you knowing what it is and what's connected to it, and knowing what you could find following it, you would probably guesstimate that there would be a challenge of pass, and it would be, of course, in Thieves' Cant.
Oh, okay.
Haringy dingy.
Yeah, and I'm
Now stay
assuming
back.
it's yeah, I'm assuming it's local, and I wouldn't know it anyway. I'd have to actually put work into figuring out what it is. But now, for the only two non-rogues, now you know.
Yeah,
Now you know.
I know the symbol of a safe house that I don't know the password to. But
Well,
this is good.
I don't know the password to it either, so it does me just as much good.
Weehaw.
But now
Yeah.
you're a little more world-wise.
Ah,
World
Mr.
Wise Web.
Worldwise.
What?
Chicken butt.
Two different
Got 'em.
directions with it. Good. Alright, so we're going back to the ship to get paid from Mr. Big Bucks?
Yes. I believe so.
So,
Doesn't have
in
anything he's
about an
doing.
hour and a half,
He's dead.
a Loxodon leading a team of elves arrive with 2 chests And between both chests, there is 23,800 silver pieces.
Ooh.
5. What?
Hang on. You're doing big numbers now. So you said there was how much wets?
23,500.
God damn.
You said silver?
Yup.
Okay.
3 amethyst gemstones worth 100 gold. 6 garnet gemstones worth 100 gold. And 7 citrine gemstones worth 50 gold.
Holy shitballs.
You said 750 gold? Or 50
No,
gold?
7, yeah, worth 50 gold. Each.
Okay.
Yeah, this is each one of the gemstones is worth.
That's big goods.
And of course, the basket sacks of elephant mint, and then the 2 tons worth of durable goods in cargo.
Mm.
Oh, nobody heard that.
We did
Alright,
not.
well, we can fuck off, I guess.
Where are we going now? To the otters?
Mm.
And
To the otters.
Yeah, there's some like smallish port city where I have to deliver some crap to, but we're going to Otters.
That's muy importante.
Can't stress enough. The small.
He said that the otters were giant and hostile. And I don't want to
And
be the
just
otters.
fucking adorable.
Yes. That's a
Yes.
given. But I don't want to fight otters.
You don't fight them then.
What if they fight you guys? Then I have to fight.
No,
No,
you
you're
talk-
taking point on this one, I think.
I don't think I can turn into an otter. Definitely not a giant otter, I'll tell you that.
speak to them.
Haven't you spoken to animals?
So you all get
And Sylvan.
253 silver and 5 copper.
253 silver and 5 copper.
Mhm. And then I'm gonna give my share to
I need math.
my share, and then the ship's share to Birch's parents.
Oh, now they're rich.
I mean, it's only 1,300 silver, which is like 100 gold. So yeah, maybe.
They respectfully try to decline.
No, no, cannot.
Wait, did you say we got 233 silver?
253 silver, 5 copper. They cannot decline, because I said so.
Need money to start over again, because, you know, you don't have the ship, so.
Well, that, and like, that whole job that they just did, they didn't get paid for.
That's true.
Because, you know, it all went straight to shit.
They can pay us back when they make it big. How about that?
I'm also not, like, super concerned, I guess.
I mean, it might just make it easier to take. But they're done.
Done. Done. Done.
Karn isn't there, so you don't have to fight the otters. Oh, that's true.
Does anyone have any need for these gems, or are we good to just...
No, I'm good.
Okay, we can just
What if we
sell 'em?
lotteried off the citrines to the crew?
Sure. I hand Slate 7 citrines.
Cool. I lottery them off to the crew.
When you say lottery, what do you mean?
They all put their names in a hat,
Draw the short ore.
and I make Prim, the most honest of us, choose names and read them out, and those people get them.
Awesome.
That's true. She's gonna kill them.
No, I would do it. That sounds fun.
Killing them?
No.
It's a big hit.
Look what you've done.
I hope that
Surprise.
the people who won don't get shanked.
Not aboard this crew. There's honor.
Oh, thank frick.
There's honor amongst honors.
Yep. If there's not, they get a touch of positive reinforcement.
Mm-hmm. Some would call it morale.
Straight to the teeth.
Christ.
Gonna fill his whole body with morale.
Ooh, morale shot, I see. Ah, yes. I like where we're going with this.
Well, let's get on then.
Ooh. It's me,
Mario.
Potatlio.
The woodfins are now gone. Get them off the ship.
Ah, the great ocean. I jump in.
Ah,
Athletics
two-headed
check.
shark eats you.
Swim.
Ooh.
I sink directly to the bottom.
No.
I ain't coming up for nothing.
Speaking of sinking to the bottom,
Oh,
Uh-oh.
God.
Oh, I don't like that.
how many attuned magic items do you have, Captain?
Just start falling out of his pockets.
I have many.
I'd like to remind everybody that you can only be attuned to 3 at one time.
Oh, well, I think I'm good. I have the Gentleman's Saber, the light screen boots, and the Mantle of Spell Resist. Oh, I also have 2 Riptide Katanas, but I don't think I've ever attuned to those.
Okay. All right. And then what about your ring?
The animal one?
True companions, yeah.
Oh, no. Don't think I'm attuned to that.
There's just something I saw the other day where I'm like, man, I gotta remind everybody about the 3 attunements things. But yeah, if you've just got ample items that you're not attuned with on you, that's another thing.
To be fair,
What
we
is-
have a bunch of shit.
Maybe we should start selling some stuff.
We could.
Yeah, it's like we could always
Us?
set up like
No.
a special like wares, or we could like
Or we could
sell
give
it,
it to the
sell it to the
people
crew.
on the ship, yeah.
Yeah, sell it like to
I said
Ye-
gift, but yeah.
Yeet that mace into the crowd. Whoever gets it gets to keep it.
whoever gets the first concussion from the mace. It's theirs. It's like roulette. It's like the lottery, but it's less fun.
Less fun for the crew.
Yes. Because they're getting hit with a mace.
But it would be hilarious for us.
Now, I will say, Rob, if I have the Riptide Katana on me and I'm not attuned to it, do I still get the swim speed, but like none of the attack benefits, or do I just like have this fucking watery sword on me now?
No, to get any of the benefits, you must be attuned.
Yucky,
It just can't be on you.
yucky. Cool. Gonna go directly into a shitty chest or something. For now.
Oh, runes don't count as like. I don't know. They wouldn't. Why would they?
Hmm?
Runes don't count as attunements, do they?
Negative.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
Although I suppose I can just like spend the hour before like we go do something to attune to something different if I need to. But I mean,
Yeah, just put him in the armory.
yeah, 2 rip tied
Yes.
katana.
The 2 swords. Also, Rob, you had like some impending attack coming, or what was the deal?
Hmm?
How'd you know about that?
I guessed.
What?
No, I mean if you spend a day there, and then take off the next day, you're good.
I thought you're fighting something.
Hey, you're dead. Good job. Ugh.
So you knowing the general where it is, you know you have to sail west and then turn as soon as you get to the corner of the westmost corner of Numako Island and head northeast. Either one of Alex's little trained minions, or Uncle Ben. I don't. Well, wait, hang on. Uncle Ben, did you kind of take back or take over cartography in the absence of your nephew, or?
No, he had trained people. He was up there with the
Cool.
navigator and the helmsman and people every day.
Yep. So then trained trainees of Alex approach you, Captain, and tell you that you'll pass by another island with a port city of Chiktoga, or we can change heading and give it a wide berth and head straight for where they pretty sure Colgrena is. Clogrena is. My God, I made these names. Why can I not say it?
Because there's lots of consonants.
Let's go to Cloggy McShoes over here first. That's the city.
Grena?
All right. It's going to take 5 days worth of travel.
All right. I figure I can get some info about otters and know what they like.
Jesus.
From where?
The city that's being tormented by otters.
Oh, I thought you meant like on the ship. I was like,
VC, I was right there with you. I'm like, what?
I mean, technically we could. We know an info broker who probably knows something about
we're
otters.
not using our
I'm not
spears
wasting that
on
man's
otters.
Right.
Fucking waste our spears.
Well, I mean, we're not using them right now. We could use a couple. It'd be like 1 sphere. Tell
No,
us
we gotta
about
save
otters.
them till the end boss fight, and
Oh my
then not
God.
use them.
Ladies and gentlemen,
At
if you ever
all.
want to know how people
No, we just save
play
them until the end
RPGs
boss fight and then
differently,
use every single one of them at the same time to just circumnavigate the boss.
Holy shit.
Sorry.
What?
What is
He just repeated what you said.
Oh,
Almost
really? I
verbatim.
didn't hear anybody talking.
That's amazing.
That's
I
great.
thought
I like
VC
that.
said we were going to save them and then not use them.
No, he says wait until the end boss fight and then absolutely use nothing.
Oh, I said use all of them to
Oh, use all of them,
navigate
okay.
the boss. Yeah.
Gib him.
Anyways,
Here's Wonderball.
no.
Damn it. So 3 out of the 5 days were rainy. Because, spring and all.
I'm glad it follows Earth patterns. Good.
So you reach the crown port of Clogrena. Sailing in the port, though, you notice that there are no less than 7 Cran warships docked further out. Or anchored just outside of port.
Like, clumped together? Or are they, like, trying to blockade the port?
No, they're not clumped, but they're spaced
It's like a
together.
battle
They're
group?
Yeah, it's just a battle group that's anchored off the coast. That they're not in port, but they're like out to sea and have the regular watch going on and whatnot.
And this isn't that port.
I don't understand.
I forgot what place we're in. Who controls this?
Kron?
I was like, I assume
ship-
Cran since
Yeah,
they're
the
all there.
ships match the
Oh,
flag flying over the
I thought
port
we were
city.
going to like a Deergan port. Sorry, that was just confusion of where we are in my end. I thought it was a way bigger deal that we were running into.
We don't do big deals here.
Yep.
Good news. It's fight time.
Offloading of the durable goods and the elephant mint at the docks with the right paperwork that was given you from Reno. The dock guild unloads it, helps you unload it. Customs comes and inspects it. They're pleased. They take their cut. It's truck carted off to the town. Shortly throughout this day, somewhere near the off chance, a payment due for Renlo. My God. Fenno Roland comes back to the boat in its own lockbox.
Huh.
Just to say, like, all this work is being done by your crew and is done in tandem with, good orders and standing thing. I assumed you weren't stealing it.
No,
Yeah.
not stealing.
Yep. So typical welcome to an elfin port. I didn't do this with Golgain. I think the only time I ever done this to you guys when you arrived in Dondera, but it's the usual where somebody of the harbor master's office gives you the typical spear, observe all customs, reminds you all that as much as it's obvious, with most of the Desians being elven in nature, they say, please respect elven law and elven customs. All religions are welcome here. They let you know where weapons are off limits, and it's mostly holy sites. Other than that, like within good reason, you're allowed to keep your weapons, this, that, and the other. They bid you good day.
Good day, sir.
I bid you good day, sir.
So yeah, the Clagrana port, it's doing fairly well. It is on Castillo Island, which is just west of Avacava Island. It doesn't seem like it's been affected too much since Dondera has flipped. Trades remains pretty steady, but it is mostly all. It's all Cran ships. There's no deer gun ships docked here. Hang on, let me roll. Yeah, there's no Meresians here, and there's no Empire here. It's completely all Elven ships.
Do they have an adventurers guild?
Yes.
I'd like to go there. And I would like to ask if they have any more maps of the area that I've been told about.
Not only do they have a map of the area, they have a map of Colgrana. They have a map of Manulus, which is the port city on the east, the western side, on the north coast of the western side. They also have a map of La Grama Isle, which is the small island just off that very same coast, the northwestern side of the island, as you guys are on the southeastern side of the island.
Can I buy them or take them?
Absolutely. The maps are for sale. These are the decent, both decent port maps of the city are going for 12 gold. The topographical map of Castillo Island goes for 15 gold, and then the copy of a Grima Isle, they're actually selling for like 8 silver since it's uninhabited.
Those are the best kind. I'll take the one of Castillo Isles once we're going there, and then the unknown one.
All right.
So I'll just give him 13.
Somebody seeing you buying maps approaches you.
Fuck off.
Ooh.
Okay.
Stab him.
What are they?
Not our friendliest person.
I am not the friendliest member.
He's a wood elf. He's dressed in earthly tones and colors, but his first sentence to you is,
Fuck off.
He's a Kenku. Ah!
Eat shit, eater.
Yeah. Do you not?
he pulls back his coat and he pulls up a rolled piece of parchment. And he goes, "I'm a collector as yourself, but I'm looking to get rid of this one. It's been burning a hole in my pocket, and I have neither the time nor the crew to pursue it. Would you be interested?"
Why'd you lose the motivation to go after this? Is it supposed to be dangerous or something?
I have no idea. I won it in a game of cards, and I just never put the crew together. I'm due to head back to Castellwellen soon, so I don't believe I'm going to get the chance to ever run this down.
What are you asking for it?
Well, seeing as it was a wager up against 80 gold, I would like to, and it's burning such a hole through my clothes, I would ask for 90 gold.
That's
Okay.
not how burning a hole in a pocket works, sir.
Also, if it was a bet, I don't know who you're betting against. I don't know if this has any more worth than toilet paper. So you can keep it for 80 gold.
I'm told it's genuine, and the other people in the card game accepted it as a appropriate wager. I would then say that it has been authentic to what I declare it as.
Well, I'm sorry. That's called gambling, friend. I think you're just down 80 gold.
He pulls out a knife.
I said, buy it, nerd.
Give me your shoes.
He smiles and he says, "Very well. I guess you do not like maps as I thought you might."
I shake the two in my hand and said, I've already got places to be.
Very well. And you are as well as busy as I am. I bid you good do.
Good do.
Goodbye.
He takes his leave.
I said, good day, sir.
He said good do.
I will leave the building if he's going first. I wait so it's not awkward, so I'm not walking out with the guy I just ended a conversation with.
I love it. And luckily he was not leaving first, so you're able to get out without wasted time.
Cool.
Bow, bow, bow.
That could be worthless. I don't know what that is. What it is another mistook, Rob. Thank you.
No, thank you. For now, I get to use that later on.
Please do.
The
I
big
just
bad
don't know.
at the end is like,
I've-
if only
I've
you
got-
had this map.
I've got something I want
no.
to do, and I won't be dissuaded.
So many plot hooks that Slate's just like, no, fuck you, I'm leaving.
Man, looking
Yeah,
for otters. What can you tell him?
He's like, where's
I
the
also
skip button?
I also do the most walking around.
Yeah.
Captain, did you ever get off the boat?
Yes? Gonna go try and talk to some people about some otters.
That's right. You're
He
finding
did- he
nature
did say that,
folks.
yeah.
You don't gotta go very far asking who you think's about the right person to ask for otters, as they literally are. You're literally told this in multiple accounts that they are the accursed creatures that keep them from exploring the interior of the island.
I know a guy who likes to explore things that haven't been explored before.
It's him.
A few elves shake their fist and say the only reason why we weren't able to settle in Manulus is because the otters blocked their way in the rivers. They also said that they would have been further down the coast at a couple of the river mouths, making fishing easier had the giant otters not already been taken habitat there.
Guys, we gotta kill otters.
As much as you hear about their annoyance, you're not hearing anything about fearsomeness. You're not hearing anything that they're meat eaters, but that any attempts of trade and or expansion into the interior with like settlers, the otters are just way too friendly and either don't understand their own strength, but end up destroying goods and or wagons
Oh,
merely by inspecting them.
So friendly.
we
My
landed in
act-
America.
My actual favorite. All of them.
So we got like a petting zoo situation here.
Yes. And I'm for it.
We solved the problem by setting up otter rides.
That's utterly ridiculous.
I hate you.
Yes,
You oughter be ashamed of yourself.
sir. On board. We're on board with this.
You guys better find another person to play fucking D&D with, because I'm out.
Hiya, into.
So, realistically, they just want them relocated?
Done. I know to do. I want to do that.
We're gonna have an otter-pulled ship.
Yep.
What if we release the otters on the kobolds?
Now you're speaking.
Kill them with kindness.
Teach the kobolds how to be nice.
Kill him with Bimbus.
Oh my Lanta.
Yeah, does anybody eat otter here? Is that like a delicacy?
Whoa.
Fried otter? I don't know.
How dare you?
They're animals. People eat animals. This is a different. We should be open-minded to different cultures.
Okay, but not these ones.
What? That's not how that works.
So there are fur traders with otter pelts.
Okay. All
I
right.
will make you walk the plank.
You will do no such thing. I outrank you.
This is Shannon's story arc.
Yeah,
How
this is
dare
Her
her
you.
villain arc.
This is her villain arc.
It's fine. You can swim.
I can, and I know that you can't breathe underwater.
Until I become a shark.
Yes, and by that time I will have already been back on the boat.
No killing of the otters, please.
No promises. Actually, I won't kill no otters.
Yeah, you want to make a new big bud.
Yeah.
Is the only rule if they're like cute, we can't kill them?
They are so friendly that they cause trouble. They're so precious and sweet that they're an issue. If they were evil, I'd be like, okay, I understand, but they're not.
I don't know if an otter can inherently be evil.
They can be
That being
dicks.
said, I don't know much about otters, so
What you don't see is that there's an otter with like a long mustache and a top hat carrying a sack with a dollar sign, like tiptoeing behind him.
It's a
Yeah.
it's a red wall otter.
yeah. I think
First of
there's
all-
only one evil otter.
my boy.
All right, so are we gonna go fucking reload? Do you want to just go see the otters, like do like a Jurassic Park thing and like make first contact?
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
That's what I figured.
Well, we gotta know what we're dealing with. We gotta know how actually, like, big these giant otters are.
I agree.
Like, if they're school bus size, like, maybe we don't. Maybe I don't want one. Like, that's
Well,
it.
no, if you have one, we could literally have it pull the ship.
All right, that's slavery with extra steps.
What are you talking? Okay, so you've never ridden a horse?
No, I'm not a horseman.
You've never. You've
I've
never
got
ridden
feet.
a horse.
I've got so much feet.
You see people ride horses and you go, "Oh, look at those slavers! Get the hell,
Yeah.
get out of here!"
Look at those slavers.
No, I guess we're just taking weird moral high grounds today. I don't like people who don't have fins. Oh, look at you with your non-fins.
Ah. I guess you're safe then, Bertram. You Finian.
Jesus. All right, let's go find some fucking. I'm gonna ask some people what's the fastest way to find an otter. Is there like an otter cave, like the kobold cave?
An otter. I love it.
They said there probably is a couple caves, but the quickest way is to head west out of the city, and then you take the path to the nearest river, which we call that River Aristotle, and then within an hour, I bet you find an otter. You'll find the den. You'll see them playing. Shit,
Alright.
they might actually have some dead fish up on the rocks eating.
All right, Captain, we're going to go to the River Ashitaka. Do you want to see the fucking otters too, Prim, so you can turn into them?
I want to play with some, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Play to death.
Yep, I'm walking
A
west.
good way to die.
I am heading west.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, how many otters do I find?
604.
Everybody give me a nature check.
No.
Oh, but I'm making a peanut butter sandwich.
those leading the way to find the otters. Nature check.
Ooh, 13.
This is more of casual sightseeing as I play a tune.
Oh, we're also nature. Oh, but the druid.
Wow, that's upsetting.
Yeah. Well.
Wow. Wow.
Well, Uncle
Wow.
Ben
Do
has
I
sudden
actually need
clarity.
to roll?
He's connecting with nature as he
You
walks
should
and
not
plays the
need the
lute.
roll.
Sings a song. He sings a song about an evil otter who's conspiring to take down the central banking system.
Yeah. There he is.
What?
We saw him. He was your muse.
Uh-oh.
All right. Walking through the woods, getting close to what you hear is running water. It doesn't take you long at all as two very large, very thicker and standing taller than a normal humanoid sized otter seems to be feeding what looks like a family of smaller otters, a two-headed snake.
How big did you
You
say they
ever-
were?
The two larger ones that you see, they're like a couple arms put together, but like taller. Like if they were to stand up, like obviously they're all slunked around and like watching their little babies tear apart this two-headed snake.
So I continue to play my jaunty tune and I cast Speak with Animals.
Yeah.
Is Sylvan animals in D&D or is it Fae?
Sylvan is like an ancient nature draconic language, but not something most animals with low intelligence would know.
Are you saying these otters are not intelligent?
Oh, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay, then I'm gonna talk to them in Sylvan. Oh my god, and you picked a cute picture for them. They're so sweet.
Look at him.
No, I'm playing a character bit. I don't like them.
Well, as Uncle Ben is approaching with his lovely jaunting tune that he used to also cast Speak Animals on himself, the first one notices the jaunty tune, skips, jumps, leaps in with his body in a very like with lines as they like as he skips, jumps, leaps. It's the body maintains the exact squiggly line it jumps as it
He's war
traverses
dancing
through
at
the
us.
air. As his ears peak up at the noise of your jaunty tune, even one of the little babies breaks off from the two-headed snake and watches.
That's hostility. Open fire.
I would like to do my own jaunty little dance.
All right. A lot of jauntiness going on here. And I don't want-
Performance check on the jaunty dance.
Yeah. That's a lot
That's
of
a lot of
jaunt.
jaunt, dude.
Huzzah!
I've never seen so
Said
much jaunt.
giant otter attempts to mimic you, but overdoes it by traversing 15 feet closer to you, and one of its bravest offspring follows.
So I'm just gonna like meander this way, casually singing, and kind of nod for Primrose to come up. But they can understand my song. Primrose, do you have Speak with Animals?
I can try Sylvan, but I don't know if they speak it.
Shannon, if you're a druid, I think you have Speak with Animals as a class ability.
And this spell, because it's self, I can't give it to her, right? I can't touch her and do it.
Correct, it's because it's self-self.
Okay, so
I'm just gonna call hello in Sylvan and see if they
Hello.
react at all.
Eat me.
You say hello. The large giant otter in the lead sniffs its nose out at you. You see the whiskers literally bounce up and down as it tests the air, and you hear a squeak. Uncle Ben, you hear melodic tunes, warm notes.
huzzah! They are welcoming our jauntiness, and I
darn that I can't speak with them, but at least you can.
That's okay. I'll
Wait,
translate.
if you turn into an otter, can you speak otter?
Mm,
Is that a thing?
I would assume so, but I don't know
You're
if I
gonna
need to do that if we already have somebody speaking.
you're gonna
with them.
have to consult the PHP about your wild shape because even I don't even know that.
So, Prim, what's the objective here? Do you just want to snuggle one?
If you use wild shape to take the form of an animal, you can speak to the animal of the form you assumed. This is a spell-like ability with a caster level equal to your druid level, and you may use it for a number of minutes per day equal to your druid level.
We're in there, Louisa.
It is
We're
also
not
known.
here for me. We're here for Captain, so I think he needs to scoot up here.
Well, I mean, I think it could be for all of us.
Yeah, I wave everybody up.
Yeah, I want some tender otter meat.
Huh?
I mean, I want to help the captain.
I wave you all up. And I tell the otters in my singing jaunty tune that my crew shall be joining us because they are interested in your beautiful selves. And we mean no harm.
As Birchstorm runs up and gets close to all the ones eating, the little ones take shelter behind the dead two-headed snake on the ground, and this one nearby coils in front of it and kind of like hisses at you, Birchstorm, for getting so close to their meal. And Uncle Ben, you hear not for sharing.
Bertram, they think that you want their snake.
No,
No homo.
I'm gonna pick up a rock and I'm gonna do like a chest juggle, like otters do.
Are you gonna lay down on your back?
No, I'm just gonna stand up. I'm just gonna like lean my back a little bit. I'm just gonna do a little chest juggle.
Just lean back with it?
Yeah, that's what otters do. They do a little chest juggle.
The one that not went to guarding relaxes as one of the juveniles comes up, wrenches one of the fangs off the snake, and mimics you.
Yeah, little buddy. All right.
You guys are pretty fucking cool.
I put my little pebble on the ground. I just kind of sit down.
The juvenile mimics you by setting the fang point first into the ground and sits back. But it then loses its balance, rolls back, sees its tail, and begins playing with itself.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
that's
so cute.
Look at him. He's fucking adorable.
You guys are
Snatch
pretty
her, let's go.
Yeah, just put him in a bag and run.
Put him in a bag.
To be fair, I've thought 0% into this entire plan that I wanted to do.
Well, I mean, right now we can just make friends with the otters.
Yeah. That's the key.
We can push
Yeah.
the people out.
Well, at least tell them they gotta kind of fuck off a bit.
Yeah.
Why?
Because otherwise they're probably gonna come out here and kill them.
Oh, I'll let them know that they're being hunted for their fur and that they
What?
need to make.
Well, they've also become a nuisance to the traders.
Stop fucking with
That's
the people.
the big thing.
I tell them politely.
So
Tell
wait,
them
what,
stop breaking stuff. They can be friendly, but be gentle.
yeah, restructure what you tell this one that's talking to you, the one over here.
I tell them to stop.
Drop and roll.
Yes.
I tell them to stop breaking the humanoid, the upright walker, and I point to us and our legs as we walk upright. Stop breaking their things, or someone might come and hunt you, and we don't want that.
You get a simpler response, as it's a
No.
small, squeakish response to Prim. But your response is,
Beans.
what's things?
I hold up my
I'll hold up like my
instruments.
bow.
Yeah, instruments and
Like things that are
sword.
made out of wood. I have. Hold on, let me go through my backpack.
Does anybody have a crate in their backpack or a wagon?
So in my backpack, I am going to take out my short bow, my quiver, my leather armor, my extra leather
Cool.
armor.
How do you take the bow out?
Well, it's backslung, so I just kind of like pull it out and I just kind of hold it up.
So you equip it.
No, I don't have it in like a ready weapon position. It's just like I'm holding it by the bowstring.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna point to the backpack, and then I'm gonna pull out some candles, a lantern. I'm gonna put out some rations, a tinderbox, some rope, a buckler, an elixir of greater healing, and I'm just gonna like point to all of it. I'm just gonna look at Uncle Ben. And I'm gonna be like, tell them that these are all like what we would consider finely made. So we don't want to break those. You guys have to be extra careful around this stuff, or else people will get angry.
All right. Deck save.
Okay.
Oh, he snatched me a shit.
Yeah, he's surrounded by the pups, so
They gonna steal it.
they don't know any better.
That's okay.
14.
Gonna get dogpiled.
True. No one's explained it to them yet.
You may name 4 items that you listed.
Oh god.
I may name them.
A gun.
Yep.
Tim,
Okay.
Tom, and
Jim.
Tim.
Okay. So 4 candles. I have 5 candles.
The otters begin taking your rope,
Yeah.
playing with it. They take your rations, sniff it, begin chewing it, playing with it. The giant one picks up your bow and starts proceeding to use it as a toothpick.
Okay.
So I say that's
Uncle-
bad. That's
Ben.
bad.
I just want the bow back. I put down most of the things that I kind of assumed they were gonna try to take any hoozle. But if I don't get that bow back, you guys are probably gonna need to turn around.
I tell him that's bad. You can't steal people's stuff.
The one in front of you, Uncle Ben, looks at you and looks over there and says, "But that two-walker gave it."
Oh, he was showing you
What stuff is?
what stuff is. You asked, what is stuff? He was showing you.
We like stuff.
Tell him are you translating for us?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All right. Tell the big otter I will trade him better stuff for that stuff.
The walker will trade you better stuff, potentially shiny stuff, for the boring things he has, like the stick and string.
The otter, looking at you, turns its head and says to the other one, "Show him yours." And this one proceeds to run off with Bridgestorm's bow.
Okay, I am one turn away from becoming the other guy.
He said, show him yours. He's going to go get one.
Oh, okay.
He's coming back.
Ooh.
He comes
Oh
back,
god, I'm so glad I
but not
translated
with
that.
your bow. He has another bow.
Nice. That's a nice bow.
That's a nice.
He holds it up to you, Billy, to you, Bridgestorm.
Okay, I very slowly take the bow from him.
Is it Sagittarius, the ultimate weapon?
Oh.
So basically, he's got an underbarrel flashlight on his bow.
That also sets people on fire.
That is fucking sick.
All right. Tell the otter I said thank you.
He says thank you.
Neat.
They kind of like tilt their head at you, like,
Yeah,
thank.
they don't understand. Thank you.
Good
I'm
trade.
gonna put the rest of my rations like right there. I'm just gonna put them on the ground.
He points at your bag now, and he kind of like, and Uncle Ben, you hear like, "Do you want to trade bags?"
Oh man, that
I take my bag off and
I was
I
gonna
say,
say-
yes, I want to trade bags.
Dude, what if they give you like an upside down hood and like, here you go, that's a
I
bag.
don't care.
Well,
I
they
dump
don't know value, so it could be anything.
I dump everything out of my bag. It's got a fucking liar.
So this one runs over, grabs your bag, and runs off.
I grab the love letter out of it. That's it.
Yeah. Like you said, you're empty. Like yeah, you'll empty.
Okay. Okay.
He comes back with a lit powder keg.
He returns with a rucksack as well.
Ooh.
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 Oh. 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 I take
No,
that.
Okay, if you never say that noise again, that would be great.
But it's so nice.
Okay. Well, I guess that I would consider these guys like neutral good.
They're homies now.
They don't seem
Oh,
to be
yeah.
too bad. I am now very flanked by a bunch of babies.
Yeah, they're inspecting you and more of your stuff.
Okay. Uncle
I
Ben,
wave to the rest of the crew.
ask the big ones if they're gonna get defensive if I pick up one of the little tiny ones. I don't want to scare them.
The blue walker wants to know if he can pet the little ones and hold them.
Pet?
Yes, and I mimic just, patting on the head.
They immediately both gasp and like in shock and run over. And Bridgestorm, you're gonna have to make a another dex save if you want to oppose
Is
grapple.
that a cuddle save?
It is turning into a cuddle save, but it is turning into a fur pile.
18.
You're standing. You're still standing, but you have 2 giant otters and 5 pups all trying to rub up on you.
Okay. Well, can I make another dexterity save to just kind of like match the undulation because they got wiggly spines, so I don't get crushed?
Of the 2 giant ones, yes, you may.
Okay.
Yeah, because
There's nothing about
they're really just like rolling into you, and you're kind of getting pushed
That's
around, but you're
another
staying
18.
within your. Yeah, so yeah, you're standing on your feet, but you're gonna have to treat this square as rough, difficult terrain as you're being quite held up.
I'm gonna do that thing like when you go to a zoo and they give you like a semi-dangerous animal where it's like kind of a laugh, and I'm like, ha ha ha, ha, get these guys away from me! Ha ha ha.
He's fine.
Oh,
Yeah, that looks cool.
this is where I
Yeah.
die.
We'll have fun.
Yeah, I'm in.
I don't die from demon monkeys.
I just give him a thumbs up.
Very nice. Great success.
I'm gonna pee in your soup.
Hey, Cap, remember that one time you said you wanted an otter?
Yeah. He's fulfilling that. But for
All right,
him-
Captain Slate, you guys joining in this? Primrose, are you going to join in, make some trade?
They just give. Is this a vending machine otter?
Someone
No, it's
save
kind of
me.
like, it's kind of, yeah, pretty
If
much.
I get close to them, I don't want one of them stealing a gun.
Quiet down there over there, you.
That would be bad. Let's not do that.
I'm trying
I
to
mean,
think.
I'll give you my other short sword if they want that.
Okay, I'll take Slate's short sword and my rapier. And since everybody's all over there in the snugglefuck pile, I will lay them down here on the ground.
Yeah, they're not paying attention to you anymore.
I'm gonna say, Uncle Ben, can you ask them if they want a snack? I'll make them some good berries.
Ah, yes, I approach calmly and collectively.
I'm gonna give him my hooded lantern.
Nice.
And I ask them if they would like to eat a good, healthy snack. A yummy snack.
The one of them breaks off of the cuddle fest and says, "Why are you hungry?" And he points and he goes,
The snake.
We found 2-headed danger."
Ah, yes, but we have little beads of not danger.
Danger noodle.
Beads?
Yeah, let me show you.
Berries.
Primrose, can you show us a good berry?
Yeah, I'm gonna create 10 in my hands and like slowly walk over and just give them to the otter.
Just hands out and throw them.
No, just hands out with the two hands cupped together for 10 to say, here you go.
She wants to feel the pebble beans of an otter's
I
hand.
just want to give them something. I love them.
The toe beans.
Toby.
Oh, am I no longer in rough
Oh,
terrain?
bean.
Am I no longer in rough terrain?
You are no longer in rough terrain as all
I-
but one of the pups leave you, and including
Yeah.
the two giant otters to come
Oh.
sniff out
Okay, I
the good
didn't
berries.
expect all of them to show up.
I'll give him like a little head rub, but then I'm just gonna like hide.
Oh, you have a friend.
He thinks you're playing a game.
Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna pull out my water mouse.
Pull out my
What?
gun.
Yeah, I've had a pet water mouse this whole time.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he normally just looks like a pouch of water, but I can pull him out. He's just amorphous until he comes out. Yeah.
Okay.
Big reveal. Ba ba ba.
Yeah, it was the first special item I took at the very first session of this game.
Very cool.
Cool.
All right.
Nice.
So you have an amorphous mouse.
It's a little. It's literally like a water elemental, but it's just a mouse.
Oh,
like
I
it.
love
It-
that.
Okay. So
Shannon, wasn't yours like the coffee mug?
Yeah, I picked the boundless coffee.
Yeah, you just like I'm just gonna set him down, and I'm gonna tell the mouse. His name is Dewdrop. I'm gonna tell him to like pseudo mimic the otter and like play chase and stuff.
what's the stats for this water mouse?
I don't know. You gave it to me, and I've kept it in my bag, and I've talked about like petting it like twice.
Yeah.
It's
This otter literally
Drank
just
it.
high-fived it.
Oh,
Yeah. No, that's okay. I thought because it was
it's
amorphous.
amorphous.
Yeah, because it was amorphous, it just like splashes and then becomes
Yep.
It explodes
Thank
and then
God.
a mouse
reforms.
again.
Fucking, I love this thing.
So
Oh shit.
yeah, it
Baby
literally
otter
slaps
kills
it.
again.
It flattens out and retains shape and does its little thing. And this little juvenile otter is now so enamored with it that it grabs it and begins pawing it and like squishing it, throwing it against its belly, rubbing it, and like changing its shape and literally just like seeing how far it'll go.
Yeah, it'll go. It's water, so I mean, unless it can split an atom, I think Dewdrop's fine.
And then we're all in trouble.
Yeah, then it doesn't matter. Then
Oh, then
campaign's
I'm
over.
definitely befriending otters. Split atoms for me.
Otter Einstein.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Instead of the otter with the mustache and the monocle, now
got
it's
wild
Otter
hair.
Einstein with a lab coat and a beard.
Yeah.
Oh my.
But yeah, I'm enjoying the fact that A, the water mouse is getting exercise though he doesn't need to, and B, the otter is just over the moon. I am a little worried because if the big ones get this excited and try to spaghetti punch people out of joy, that would probably do a lot of damage.
There is a reason why the traders don't like them.
Yeah, the spaghetti punch.
And we should probably tell them they have to kind of either relocate or stop interacting with people.
That's what I've been telling them. They have to stop taking people's things. We could try to tell them to
I
just
would say-
avoid people.
Yeah, or go to another place.
Okay. I will tell them that they need to move their family to a new place.
For safety.
for
Why?
safety.
Our place.
Yes,
Well,
but some.
Stop interacting with the people.
Yes, then stop
The people
messing
aren't
with the
friendly.
walkers.
But we meet you.
Weird.
Yep.
Look, you damn adorable bastard! Stop!
Very logical. Walkers who carry many things do not want to share their things.
We have many things from walkers.
Oh, that's
Did-
scary.
Did they give you the things?
We have the things.
Oh god. Oh no, it's like talking to a toddler.
Thievery otter.
Dude, you know we're swashbucklers. Can we have a swashbuckling otter?
I just want a whole fucking like that,
Oh
like
no.
crossbody leather pouches.
Listen,
Yeah.
they do it
Little
unintentionally, and they're great at it.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Well, I think they do it very intentionally.
I want to
Not
recruit them
maliciously.
to live on the ship.
Yeah, right. Not more.
They just don't have any morals.
Yeah.
No, they have morels.
We should. Oh, it's true.
Eh.
That's how
Oi.
they break. They eat them.
Oh boy.
So the next time you look at your pet water mouse, it has gone half the size.
Oh no.
What? Did he eat half the mouse?
You just slapped it so much.
To drink half of your wet pet water mouse.
Oh no.
No, I just.
He still finds a way to ruin your
You're
joy.
totally wrong about these otters. They're cold-blooded killers.
Yeah.
We gave up
They're
their
rare.
stuff, now they'll kill us for the rest.
I'm just gonna pour out my water flask and like plug it into him. Just squeeze.
Plug it.
Try to fill him up a little bit.
I want to ask him if they have any of the shiny metal sticks, and I kind of show him my rapier.
He looks at it and goes, "A few."
They went
we
from
see them?
like toddlers to like the guys from Pawn Stars. Do you have any of these? A couple.
Yeah, right?
What do you
I'm
looking for?
just trying to get it, milk it for what it's worth, guy.
Wait, why
comes
don't you
back
tell
and-
the otters to trade with other people?
That's what I'm trying to establish right now. But that is
Oh.
yes,
He
yeah.
comes back and drops 6 at your feet.
Oh
Holy
God,
shit
Oh
balls.
my.
holy God, what are they?
They're
I-
rapiers.
So here's what I'm thinking. We need to find a cleric, and we need to cast ceremony on one of these to raise its intelligence by 1, and then we can just have like a seller otter.
I don't think that's in 5e.
God, angry.
By now I'm just
I don't-
petting and dancing with the baby otter.
They're doing the
Okay.
Gungan dance.
Oh.
God damn.
Are any of the rapiers
Oh, wait, no. It's
different, or are they just standard?
I mean, they're all different in makes and models and craftsmanship. But
Enchanted.
none of them are magic.
Okay, I say, I pick up one and I put mine down, and I say, "This is trade.
He
I
grabs
give you,
he,
you
he
give
picks
me."
up yours and kind of like throws. He doesn't throw it, but like without being cautious, because he doesn't even know how to hold the sword. Even if you're demonstrating the right way, he
Oh
kind of
my.
like bats it back and forth between his paws, and then like drops it and looks at you and goes, "I like trade. Can we get more trade?"
Yes. Do you have any more of the magic items? Powerful items?
Magic?
I have an idea. I have a great idea.
Okay. I'm
We
ready.
can-
I'm
we
ready.
we can turn these guys into like a pseudo garbage disposal for the
Oh,
town.
God.
We
Yeah.
tell the town to leave all the crap that they don't want or don't have use for, and we can tell the otters that they're just giving like a big pile of crap to them, but they got to bring back nice stuff or things to trade. But it can't be like garbage and shit, you know.
They
Like,
don't know value though.
No, I'm talking like tell the humanoids who live in the town like don't put trash, don't put like half-eaten food.
Right, it's not a compost pile.
Yeah, like put stuff that you like don't need anymore, like a table.
A
or,
broken
like,
spinning wheel.
yeah,
Like,
and
yeah.
like the otters will
Like
just
an
take
otter
it.
Goodwill.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's a hot swap.
I'm gonna give them my hooded lantern.
You said that 25 minutes ago.
Yeah, but we just keep talking
Yeah,
over it.
I'm
Sorry,
totally-
Captain.
I wanna do
sorry,
the trade.
Justin.
Bring your character over
I-
here if you want to trade stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
didn't.
Where
Yeah,
are
Totally
they?
heard
No,
that.
no, no. You
Completely
guys
Oh,
are.
we're way over there.
Yeah, get over
You
here
guys
and
are
get
busy doing the
canoodled.
whole thing. I'm over here doing the thing.
No, get over here and get fucking body slammed by
Slate
an
brought
otter.
his guns. Come on.
So this one runs over and picks up the lantern and looks at it and shakes it. The top falls off. Runs back to you with it and shows it to you and goes, "Trade."
But what?
Yes,
I point to
I
it
love
and I
that.
say, now you give him something of yours.
Comes
He
back.
runs back through the woods, disappears after a while,
I love them.
comes straight back to Mask, and you get a
Happy
bullseye lantern.
Chulo!
Get a
Raven,
gun.
thank you so much and welcome.
I'm waiting for that trade. I'm
We're
waiting for that trade.
trading with otters.
What if we give them the Merc slap cannon and see what they come back with?
Yeah, then they give us a rapier, and then I get mad.
It's actually just the blowgun.
Yeah.
trade?
Yes, that was good trade. What if we tell people in town to leave their stuff at a spot? At night, you trade.
Stuff, trade things.
Yes.
Yes.
Hi, Joe. What's up?
We like things.
So do the townspeople.
We like
But the
it.
townspeople don't want you to take their things. They want you to trade.
Or break their things.
Is trade not things?
Trade is this, and I take one thing and I put it in one hand and I put it in the other, like the movement of things.
He picks up one of the rapiers, not by the handle, mind you, and he bats it between his paws as well. And then
Trade.
he gets on his back and starts juggling it with all four paws.
Oh,
And I'm
no.
talking like
Oh, no.
it points, hits him, he fucking still tosses it up, doesn't even phase him.
Dude, their AC must have very thick hides.
Fucking 21 AC, 300 HP.
Okay.
Uncle Ben, Prim, give me a deck save.
Oh no!
Someone's
Oh,
catching
yeah.
a flying rapier.
Bye bye.
Ah!
Trade.
And I lose an
Dex
eyeball.
saving throws. I have no dexterity.
It misses both of you, but yes, a rapier comes crashing down between both of you and sticks in the ground with a nice twang as it distracts two of the juveniles who start pushing it back and forth to make it twang.
Oh my god, this is terrible and
I know
amazing.
they don't understand me, but I'm gonna say, "Oh God, please be careful."
It's like they're like a mix between Ewoks and otters, and it makes I don't know.
I mean, they are all otter.
Yeah,
All the time.
otter.
Did somebody else put some items down that I maybe missed?
Yeah, I put down a gun.
No.
I think Ben has my short sword. I don't know what they did.
No, I didn't present that yet.
I'll give him my little manticore fang
Not-
necklace that we got
also,
ages
Not
ago.
my poison one.
Birchstrom, you're really putting down a flintlock?
I don't have a flintlock. I was just being
Ah.
fair.
He was being a
Mine are
butthole.
tightly
I think that
strapped
right
to
now
me.
it
Quick,
is.
dex save.
This is the one time that I am very, very, very happy that Alex is not here.
What necklace, Prim, are you giving them?
Oh, remember when we fought that manticore and I just took one of the fangs and made a necklace? Yeah, that.
You give it for trade?
No, I just give it to him. I don't want anything from him. I just think they're cute.
We're
Do
teaching
you
them
give
a
it to one,
lesson.
do you give it to one of the giant ones or one
I
of the
tell him
juvenile
trade.
ones?
I tell him trade. Prim, I'm trying to teach him something here.
That's fine. They can't understand me anyway, so I can just keep giving them things. It doesn't.
Yes,
So-
they're not going to be able to understand anybody in town. I'm
The
trying
question
to translate.
is, are you giving it to one of the juveniles or one of the giants?
I'll give it to one of the juveniles. They're
Cool.
all around me, so.
Yeah, they are all around you. So you give it to one of the juveniles. Two of them begin playing tug of war with it.
Okay, as long as they're happy. It's not
Yep.
worth anything.
They snap to twine. The one that gets the rope is happy. The one that gets the manticore tooth is starts juggling it.
Yeah, also happy.
Yeah, no bad days for these guys.
Oh,
I
God.
think this is the end of the campaign.
That's
think
We
we
live here now.
We just
Yeah,
got
this
here.
is our home now. We've made friends that give us items from out of fucking nowhere over here, somewheres, and oops.
I pull out a gold piece. And I ask if they have more.
The one that you've been conversing with nods head like, we have lots of pebbles.
How big is your pebble collection?
I can show you.
I would love to see that.
Follow me.
This
As
is
he
big.
goes, he runs past the family, and he gives a squeak out, and he goes, "We show them the seabed."
So I flip the coin up high enough for everybody to see, and I say, we're going to see their pebble collection.
Stealing from otters now.
So is everybody going with?
Fucking yes.
We're,
Oh,
This is
God.
a teaching moment, I suppose.
This is it.
And
I'm
then
down to see what the
Campaign fucking ends.
what
Yeah,
they
as soon as we go
got
in, like,
stashed
the door-
away.
The
Door
seabed. So
closes.
they're gonna shove us underwater and be like, "Here, look," and then we drown.
No,
Except
just
for-
like
well, not Bertram because he can breathe.
yeah, they like.
Oh,
lock
they
the
do
door.
that. They're getting stabbed a lot.
The otter turns around. You fools.
the big guys
takes
are
out
a
the
lot more
monocle.
intelligent.
Yeah,
They're
he was like,
defi-
the snake was trying to defend his homeland.
This is the
How do you
he
think
turns
we
out he's
acquired
got a
all these
beard
things?
and then he's
Yeah,
got
they-
the monocle.
Then he puts the mustache on. We're like, the one from earlier.
Huzzah!
Thankful they're gold. No, I
It's
don't
not
want
jaunty
to.
anymore.
It's so jaunty.
For them.
What are we doing?
Being
Following
jaunty.
otters. Where is this campaign?
Hopelessly following the cutest criminals in the world to our doom.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait, I gotta. Can we? I gotta shoo along this baby. Come on.
I think we just
Come
clustered up to make it easier
Did you
for
get
Rob
your
to take
mouse
the
back?
tokens.
on. I picked up my mouse. That's why I'm shooing the otter back.
His mouse is 3/4 the size of it was.
Oh God, why?
Yeah, he's okay.
Were you able to feed it with your water
yeah,
set?
I just put.
It helped a little bit.
Yeah, he's fine. Come on, baby otter.
Well, now you're taking him into the water.
Yeah.
So they lead you all the way to this river. They jump in, and each one always is bringing up, starts one at a time, bringing up a single pebble and placing it at your feet. And they are slick, rocky pebbles with water.
It's probably a bad idea. I'm gonna cinch my backpack, like to my body, like waist strap and shoulder straps, and I'm gonna take my jacket and I'm gonna tie it around my waist, and I'm just gonna kind of like put my feet in the water. And boop.
I'm just watching and laughing like an absolute buffoon. I'm so excited.
All composure is gone.
Yeah.
It's gone.
It's out
No
the
Prim with
window.
Primrose, alright? It's so cute.
Prim's crying. She's so happy.
I'm
Oh
so
God, they're
happy.
multiplying.
Yeah.
A couple come jumping down the cliffs to inspect what's going on.
There's so many.
A greater joy has not been known.
Oh. I'm okay if I die
God damn
here.
it. Our
They're so cute.
fucking party needed this.
Bridgestorm, the water is very cool to your feet. It is, spring, so the fresh water and all the islands is like pretty cool. But like
Yeah.
on this nice sunny day, it's quite refreshing. They continue to build a pile of pebbles at your feet, Uncle Ben, as other families of giant otters look on.
I'm gonna pick up a pebble and I'm gonna start like juggling it to try to distract the babes.
This one closest jumps off into the water, pops up, comes up next to you, and he starts juggling 2 pebbles.
Then
A challenge.
I fling my pebble into the water like over here.
He doesn't fling his, but one at a time he skips them across the water in that short amount of distance. Both pebbles get 3 skips and plop right within the same area where you threw yours in.
Okay.
Such
then
talent.
I'm going to dive in and stay underwater the whole time and pick them up, and then I'm gonna bring them back. I'm gonna give him his 2 pebbles back.
He begins juggling and he skips them again.
Okay.
But this
I get
time,
to
this
play
time,
fetch.
this
Yeah, I was
time
gonna
they
say.
don't. They go a little bit further, but they don't go to the same exact area where they went the first time. No.
Okay. Then I attempt to skip in the same direction.
Skip yourself or skip rocks?
Skip rocks.
Oh, okay.
If I could skip across water, that'd be called running. And I would definitely use that to my advantage.
Well, if you can breathe underwater, generally that's called drowning, but not for you.
Yeah. Oh my God. Do I have the Jesus Gecko trait where I can just run across the water?
Jesus gecko.
Oh my
It's a
God.
real thing.
Yes, but also your tail falls off when you're scared.
Yeah. Hey. I don't have a tail.
Not
So, yeah.
anymore. You don't. It fell off. You're scared.
I now have an otter friend that I'm just gonna play skip rocks with. So that's what I'm gonna be doing for the foreseeable future.
Oh, new friends.
As the rest of his family that was on that rock come to inspect, kind of like they come and they stand on their hind feet and like bring their heads to like the full length, and like they're a couple of heads taller than all of you, and like they're like testing the air and sniffing about.
Oh shit.
I play a jaunty tune to get everyone
Oh
excited.
my god.
It worked before.
Call it a goddamn jaunty thing again.
Yeah.
But I have to deliver this in the most monotone voice ever because
Are we
I can't-
underwater?
I can't play music.
No.
No,
Oh,
you're on like the river, the bedside of a running like shallow creek.
I've got my loot, but then
Estuary.
I play the jaunty tune, and then I hand one of the big otters a lyre.
If you say it one
Fuck
more time,
you,
my
Jaunty
character's
Tune.
gonna die of jaundice. Okay.
Uncle Ben gets to have a new home on Jaunty Island over
Just
here.
fucking leave me here.
We just need a break. We don't need 21 Hello Pussycats in a row. Mix it up a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, I play a somber tune.
Don't make them sad.
One of the otters bobs its head. The one that you hand the lyre, it's gonna be this one.
Is that his performance check?
The one that bobs his head to the tune of that you play. Yeah. As for the one that you hand the lyre, he takes it and immediately fucks off into the water with it and like lets it go, lets it float for a little bit, and then comes back up and grabs it and like brings it back underwater, brings it up creek up the stream a little bit, lets it go, lets it float again, and just keeps doing this for a while.
It's like a little boat for him.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Wow, he
the-
ruined that immediately.
The family in front of you, the two giant otters have stopped and now they're like just waiting in the water, but the juveniles are like cleaning out like this little 5-foot area of pebbles and piling it now in front of you.
And these are pebbles or gold coins?
These are pebbles. These are wet stones.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
a nice thing.
Well, I'm playing a not jaunty tune.
Maybe you could ask them why they're stacking pebbles in front of us.
Some would even say jauntless.
A jauntless tune in my
my
jorts.
Yeah, how deep is the water? Like if I just jump in.
I mean, if you go all the way to the middle, like, yeah, you could lie down and submerge yourself, but it's not that deep. It's
just
enough for
wanna
them.
get
It's
in-
enough for them to swim in the
I
middle.
just want to get in and see like if it's not salt water, just like look around a bit, and if it's clear enough, see if there's actually anything down here but
One is
rocks.
better.
It's clear water. It's fresh water. It smells. It does not have the salty brine that you're used to, and yeah, it's a rocky little creek bed.
Okay,
Jaunty
so they
water.
don't know the difference between gold and rock.
Love that. God, life would be so much easier.
Oh, I'm gonna use shape water in the water to make the water like a little jet upwards so that they can play if they want.
You're making them a sprinkler.
Just
Yeah.
making an otter water
Thank you
park.
for the 100 bits for
Yes.
the baby.
Where do you
otters.
make
I
it?
love-
What? No.
Right here.
He has an animation for it
Oh.
already.
I thought he meant the water park.
The baby otters are going fucking bananas.
The otters are going bananas.
Yay!
The juveniles that were stacking the rocks, the pebbles, have now quit, and they're partaking in jumping into the jet and riding it up and falling off.
God, I'm sure it's so hard to keep concentration to make it keep going, but I'm going to. I'm laughing so hard. I love this.
Is there like a king otter?
Like
King
a gun
otter.
king.
An otter king. Yeah.
It's a big fat otter, and he's like used.
Denoted by his small crown.
Yeah, he has a tiny crown. And he says, "This otter will be punished."
Oh no,
And
my
he shakes his face.
connection.
Shannon, your server has been interrupted.
Yeah, I see this.
Uh-oh, newbie. You have now you have a maelstrom of baby otters.
As long as they're happy. Oh,
Famous
I
last
love
words.
them so much. Hey, if this is how my character goes, I'm okay with it. I'll just make a new one, but at least the first one was happy.
Oh god.
Did Rob die?
No, there's so many
No,
otters.
Do you
here.
have communication issues?
Are you just making more otter tokens?
Yep. as more of like the squeaking and like the frolicking and noises in this area, more otters of curiosity come to either the edge of the cliff or the edge of the riverbank to watch on.
I say in common, they have no natural predators.
Well, I think the guys with the otter pelts.
Would say differently.
Yeah, but there's a lot of them.
Oh god, did we just trick them into being even more friendly to humans?
I don't know, Captain. What's the end game here?
Yeah, are you
There's no
going to
end
try
game
and
coming
convince
here. It was
them
for
to go with
otters.
you?
This is the end game.
I think
Otter.
the end game was to like leave with one.
Yeah, that's what you wanted. I
So
would feel bad separating any of these families because look how cute they are.
Is this guy over here? Well, I look at one of the outsiders and I ask him, have you ever wanted to sail on a ship without your family and go adventure?
Sail without family, dumb.
That's
God,
fair.
Relay that
That's
to the
fair.
captain.
We just all got called dumb by
Fucking
otters.
dumb.
Fucking dumb. No family? Dumb.
So what they're saying is they all want to come.
Yes.
The one next to it goes, family is one.
Oh,
Hakuna Matata.
Wow. They got better morals than we do.
obviously.
What?
Chicken butt. Oh,
All right, what are we doing?
Going
doing-
home in shame.
Yeah, no otters for Captain Musk.
I point into the cave and I ask, what's in there?
Family.
Yeah. Also,
More?
do they have a short sword?
Try to trade with them. See what you
I-
get.
I
It's
tried.
a roll of the dice.
I tried.
did you
We
try
kind
to
of
get
got
him a
really
short
excited
sword?
and went off on a bunch of tangents.
I also don't know what a bullseye lantern is.
It's
It's a
instead-
hooded
so
lantern
instead
that
of
you
the hooded one, it's a bullseye one, so you get a 60
flashlight.
cone of light.
Mm.
Yeah, you-
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's a better lantern.
It's a directional lantern. All right, trade that short sword. I point to Slate and I say, he has trade. All right, man, whip it out.
You have it.
Don't do that.
No.
Don't whip it.
All right. I don't remember taking it, but I whip it out.
You took it with the rapier.
I had my own. I pull out the short sword.
Okay.
Do you have trade?
A couple, since now you're surrounded, you get a couple, what's trade? And I have trades. And then the one that you've been speaking to go, that trade things that?
Yes, trade things this.
He grabs it, runs it over to the other guy and says, you have trades. And the guy, this one takes it and goes, I have trades. He runs for the cave.
I love them.
I fucking love this. I love this. Somebody drop a pin in this map location.
And then, a couple more otters jump off the cliffs, come over. They're all squeaking and like making their little chip noises. But now, like Uncle Ben, you're hearing like trade. I have trade, good trade.
Oh God, what have we done?
We've
Okay.
turned them into merchants.
I pull out a bottle of perfume
Uh-huh.
and I say trade and I hold it up.
They're all you see like all their whiskers are going like nuts, like
Yep.
you,
I
you hold it
I
up.
hope it's
I
not
do. I hold it
close.
out and I say trade with the
Two of
bottle
them
of
fucking
perfume
almost like wrestle for it out of your hands.
and then a bar of soap.
And then they get to about here wrestling with it, and it cracks on the rocks, and the contents run down the river.
Oh,
I want a new one.
that's not how they trade.
Bad trade.
You did just kind of give
Well-
otters a delicate object.
I know, but I wanted to see how tedious they could be.
How tedious.
They're very
What?
tedious.
Tedious with small items.
So you notice the one that was like trying
It's
to
not
pick up the
tedious,
pieces
man.
of the glass perfume bottle just quits.
Oh, wrong word. too long, slow, or dull, tiresome, or monotonous. Wow, that just described my entire life.
Wow, that's
Oh,
all right.
Wait, what happened?
I'm just here to hang out
I-
with some otters.
I misused a word and I googled it and hurt my own feelings.
Oh no.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
All right, any success with the bar of soap?
Oh, you gave him a bar of soap too?
Yeah.
Oh, I only heard about the perfume bottle. Well, then, yeah, another one. Why the two fought over the perfume bottle, then another one's going to grab the soap, immediately run over and grab a stick, stabs through it, splits it in two, and runs back and gives you both halves.
Okay, so then I take the soap, both halves over here. I get in the water, and I reach. Or where's the little fountain? About here. Prim, the water fountain. All right, I get close to it. I take both pieces of the soap and I kind of hold them into the fountain and I rub them together and create a bubble fountain.
Uh-huh.
And I give
No,
the
that's
two
it. That's my
pieces-
turn. Bubble
Yeah,
fountain.
that's it. I give the
Oh.
soap back to that guy.
So
And then I
momentarily, all the juveniles stop playing in the fountain after it turned slightly bubble, and some of them kind of like back off. And you see the ones that were downstream of it, like back away from the suds and let them like pass until the water gets cleared.
so they're dirty.
Can't say that.
All right. Well, any update on the short swords?
Dude never came back.
Nope.
Oh, I take the book, the Castoria's Dragonborn Tribes book, and I give it to one of the big otters that's near me.
Uh-huh.
I just give it to him.
He begins ripping pages out until he gets just to the covers, and then he plays with it for a little bit. And the other one grabs the cover of it, and they tug a war real quick, and then he has it, runs off on it,
Oh,
somehow throws it down in the water and tries to jump on it, gets exactly
Surf
2
it.
feet surf off the skim of the surface till it submerges underwater, and then he grabs it underwater, does a couple twists as he floats with it, and then comes back on land, dropping it right there by the edge, and walks over and continues looking at you all.
glad I already
Awesome.
read it.
Which is the one that we originally did all the actual trade with?
Perception check.
Oh, right, because
They all look the same.
Yes, well, I have no idea, and we should leave.
You have indeed lost which two were the original ones you were talking to.
They were long.
But you can talk to them.
And
Maybe
moist.
you can ask them.
No.
That's it. Who did I trade? And I point to my rucksack, my brand
Trade?
new rucksack.
Trade? Trade? And they go, somebody points at the rucksack and says, I have trade. I have trade.
Show me.
One literally picks up a boulder that looks kind of like the rucksack in shape and holds it up to you. Another one jumps up, scurries off up the cliff, disappears in the woods after a while, returns back with a normal looking rucksack.
Ah, fantastic. Keep them. They're beautiful.
I'm gonna go back to making water spouts.
All right, Captain, seriously, make a decision. What are we doing here?
Hey,
Yeah, like
Fuck
this is
you.
what this is
Yeah,
what
is
you
it
wanted
time
us
to
to do.
go?
This is what you wanted.
Oh,
hell
okay.
yeah,
No,
man.
I'm good. I mean, I can cast this spell
We're having a great goddamn time here.
a lot
Exactly
more
what I want.
times because
I
it's
can just
only
keep
a
making
level
water
1.
spouts all day, but I'm assuming we have to leave.
We do have to leave. We did the thing. We made
That was
friends.
Rob saying, "I'm done RPing with you fucking idiots."
Well, it's 9:20. I'm enjoying this, but we do have to call it an end to the night there.
All right. What's the probability of us getting to sleep in that cave with them in a snuggle bun?
No, because then all of our crud would be taken overnight. No.
I accept this risk.
No, there are some items I don't want to lose, and if I go through coffee withdrawals, I'm gonna be very grumpy, so...
Oh, that's fair.
If they take my boundless coffee, I'm gonna be mad.
XP has been given.
Wow. We got experience from hanging out with otters. This is the best game ever. Oh my god.
I would just like to say that most of that session was just playing with otters, and
This is the best. This is the best
Totally.
experience we've ever earned in my entire life.
totally fine with it. We are all so relaxed now.
3, 7,
I'll say it's definitely got me in a certain mindset that I didn't expect to be in playing D&D, but I quite enjoy.
That was wonderful.
That was fun, guys. Thanks, Captain, for letting us have a little vacation from murder and running from
Oh
things.
yeah, a little psychological, emotional R&R.
Hell
good
yeah.
stuff.
Fucking love this little bit.
And now we have like trade people.
No, we tried to warn them, but I don't think they're gonna understand that. But
That's
We
fine,
just
but
have
we can
to-
keep coming back. They might have like continuously have cool stuff that they want to trade.
We'll have to tell them to adjust their trade route, or we'll just be forced to kill them
no.
if they displace the otters.
Oh yes, the people who
Yeah,
are
the
mean to
people.
the otters. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
We're killing otters.
We've
We're now
adopted
otter. We're now otter family.
Oh, family is one. Oh my god. Okay, I can't.
All right, you broke my wife. Thanks. Good job.
I'm so
Good job, Rob. I hope
Nice,
we're
yeah.
happy.
I'm proud.
Yeah.
You got to RP as otters. How good does that feel?
I literally got to find the art, make the token, drop him down, and then was like, oh, he's going to speak to them. Oh, we're going to actually have dialogue. Okay. I'm an otter now for the next, until we're done here.
For 1 hour and 16 minutes.
This was, no, I enjoyed it too. This was awesome.
What a good night.
A little
Thanks,
levity.
guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Have a good night, everybody. Good shit.
Night. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Today took a turn, but a good turn. A very good turn. I fucking loved it. Okay, I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow, and if not, I hope you have a fabulous weekend, because tomorrow is Friday, so I hope you're all enjoying your spring break. And aside from that, the next time that we do D&D will be next Thursday. I hope you can stop in. Have a great night, everybody. Bye-bye.